Everything died.
No.
Hello everybody, welcome to the white screen that is my computer right now. Um, my internet died, and my computer took personal offense to that. Give me a second here. It wouldn't be a stream without technical difficulties.
Of course.
But yeah, my internet went out, my computer took personal offense to that, so then I disappeared. I assume the instance disappeared.
Theory of first world problems. Yes, yes, see.
There we go. I'm back. Jeebus. No internet indeed equals the world dies. I made it back. Let's see if the internet lasts a little bit longer this time.
Oh, we gotta ping, Mr. Zerum.
Does everyone go poofy?
He told us to ping him when Meepa is back.
Oh.
Well, dang, I wasn't gone that long.
Yeah, you were gone maybe like 2
Well,
minutes.
it's like, oh, Meepa's gone. I'm gonna make some waffles.
Did he go to make waffles?
Yes. Check the chat history.
What?
Check the chat history. It's right there.
Bruh.
So, while we're waiting, I guess now's a good time to bring up that there's a lot of Valentine's Day materials in Guild Wars' gem shop right now. Boreal and I were talking about it when I remembered, oh yeah, I've actually seen people get married in this game. Like, legitimately married. I'm talking about two, like, real world couples coming together in Guild Wars 2 and having their wedding, which, by the way, is really cute, in my opinion. Like, you guys do you, but that is adorable. So yeah, if you go onto the gem shop nowadays, you can find things like a bundle of roses and a box of chocolates. Oh, apparently a diamond throne. That's pretty. But the point is, there's a lot of romantic stuff going around. Here's Minerva in a dress. And Zevram is making me want to rip that bell out of his hands.
He just keeps doing it.
Sorry for those that got a double ping just now since my internet went out. Well, you get another stream ping. It wasn't intentional, but yeah.
It's
The
okay.
dredge. They're fleeing in terror.
Why do I think that Soja is responsible?
She could be in trouble. We
Did
need
you
to find
just pull a lever and a chest appeared behind us?
Yes.
No reward is worth
Nice.
facing her.
Let's pull the lever, Kronk. Correct lever.
Well, okay then.
Where's Soja?
Meh.
There's Soja.
Meh. Don't tell me she's like turning evil on us.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
He's here, isn't he? He's running things for the inquest.
We're not afraid of you.
Your fear is irrelevant. I know Kudu is here, and I'm here to stop him.
Okay, she's not turning evil. That's a good thing.
Still after Kudu, huh?
Owie! Not with your stupid lightning.
swift.
Bruh.
I just love how she's like, is he here? Is he here? And Noko's like, we're not scared. Yeah, I didn't ask that. I'm asking you if he's here.
Well, wow, spoilers.
get spin attack.
My spin move.
Oh no.
Swiftly.
There's too much close range though. I disagree.
Okay, just sitting there in the middle of all that AoE. Oh, that scream, Z.
Oh my god, why is healing you taking so long?
Because she's
Because there's
dead.
an enemy right in front of you.
You're in combat, she's dead, so it takes more HP to heal her. Any number of things, really.
I'm out of healies.
You're about to die.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, I'm good, homie.
Oh no!
I rallied. And then I died again.
Bruh.
Keith, what are you doing here? And why did you bring that Norn with you?
Keith told me you came down here. I was worried about you.
Worried that the little apprentice couldn't handle herself?
That's not what I meant.
Or maybe you were just hoping to see another Asura die. Is that it?
I just came here to help.
Your help gets people killed. I don't need it, and I don't need you.
Fine. If you don't need me, I'll leave you to your petty vengeances.
Zoja, don't be foolish.
No, she's right. You don't need me. No one really needs me, do they? Come, Garm.
Let her go, Keith. She knows I'm right. She's lost her nerve. What good is she?
I thought you were smarter than this, Zoja.
I am. And we've got more important things to worry about.
Hush.
We need to find the inquest and, more importantly, find their leader.
Angry with each other.
There's just so much anger here.
Josh just seems like a very petty person, so you know what? It's fine.
Oh yeah, that's my loot.
Oh,
Ah, yes, fireworks.
that makes everyone feel better.
Who can be
Oh,
mad
I
when
got
there's
some
fireworks?
Right. It's the best thing I'll get.
My pen needs
Oh, your links got crushed!
Wait, what?
You ran back just in time, but your links did not.
Ram!
Hey, Zeb, there's a trap there.
Oh no!
Meep? Are you good?
That is not a safe spot like I thought it was. What, you brought foods? I want food. What?
Okay,
Food?
this kind of
Oh,
sucks.
jeez Louise.
Oh, I'm in a corner here.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
You're the only one left.
Bruh. Well, Rip.
Rip Rhinos.
Well, we gotta respawn.
Well,
that
we
was
have a
fail.
waypoint relatively close.
Let's try that again.
Now
Without
you
dying.
know, avoid all the body mashers and get ready to face 3 elites right past them.
Jeez.
Oh, hello.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye. Oh, there it is again.
Oh,
Oh, this time it came out. Oh, never mind.
yeah, let's go, Z. We can handle all of this. It's okay. The pain sustains me.
I like how you say that as if you expect me to live any longer. You know I won't. You know I won't. You know I am doomed to death no matter what I do. Blech.
Oh my gosh, mate.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Ah.
That's a lot of dredge.
That's a lot of damage. Oh, come on.
Who wants an
Really?
arrow? I've got an arrow. Ah!
Owie.
Ah.
Stop pulling me, you.
Oh, okay, camera. Okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
Bridge very steep.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, gonna take this. Do I have to put it in here? Yes. No, I have to take it. Okay, I got it.
Roasted and toasted. I'll take this.
It only said take gear for me. I take gear.
Cog even.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do with this?
Oh, over here.
Oh,
Bring it to the gear machine.
Yes?
There we go. Mechanism.
When does he not cry?
Can't wait to scout this place out.
This
Red
time we're
square.
talking about a dog here.
that's a lot of
I heard them.
people. Oh boy.
Where's the freaking gramophone player guy in the background?
I don't know. But I see the mortars, I think.
I love you too, Ma. My mother is not being nice to me. She
But you
just
still love her.
left me.
Oh, that's a mortar cannon, alright.
Huh? Dog.
That's a lot of AoE.
Yeah.
This guy's not taking damage. Not for me, at least. I mean, I guess it's taking damage over time, but...
Okay. This way, I think. I'm kind of just making this up as I go along. Oh, I see the mortars.
Downtown, walking,
Improvise,
downtown,
adapt,
spaces
overcome.
past, and I'm homebound. Da-na-na-na-na.
There's one mortar there, another mortar there.
Remember the poi.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. That's a lot of dredge. Can we shoot him? Hold on. Hold on a second.
Yes, you can start fights with them, but that may not be wise. Oh boy, there they go.
I was told by Z to do it.
We take care of the cannons. At least that's what
Makes right.
I
person
wasn't gonna
said.
do it anyway. Oh. Well, they're not coming up. Oh, good.
See, tell him to jump off a cliff or something and see if he will.
I'm not sure Z has the power, but Mika sure does. I mean, I've done it before.
I just love that moment. You're like, oh, yep, she can fly.
Got that one. And I just crash into the sea.
Okay. Let's continue.
Looks like it.
Whoop.
I don't remember what happens in this part because it's been literal years since I've done Sorrow's Embrace. I think I only ever really did Sorrow's Embrace a few times, and that was just for the Dungeon Master achievement. So, I'm like, I don't know where we're going, I don't know what's next. I'm kind of just going along with everybody and seeing what happens. Killing some enemies. Destroying some mortars, a little bit of vandalism, a little bit of murder.
Daily life of Mika.
That's one cannon.
That's another cannon up there.
Freaking.
I know.
Wow.
With it.
Oh, that's a lot of fire.
Nice, I'm down here.
What?
Like, actually, I can just heal myself. Hold on.
Where are you?
Nobody mind me.
He's down with all the freaking
Nah,
dredge.
I'm fine.
Now I'm on fire.
It's not aggro than this. Oh, Jesus!
Oh no!
Hold on a second.
Boreal, why do you freaking move me and then just not heal me? Why do you do that?
Oh,
Why do you do that? Yes.
I realize I'm sorry.
You just keep walking. You've done it like twice already, and I'm like, why do you do it then? Why do you do this to me?
It's hard, I just want to heal people.
Well, you had your chance, and you just ran away from it.
I'm sorry. I don't realize with my stupid head, okay?
I don't know what passive you have that is dragging down people away, but it needs to stop.
It's not a passive, it's an active that makes it worse.
Okay, well we got the cannons, I think.
Yeah, so I guess the only thing left is to kill all the soldiers? Question mark?
Wait, we're gonna kill him?
I don't know.
Let me scroll up.
Murder!
Should be at the far side. Let's clear a path through those dredge.
Yeah, so it sounds like we need to kill them.
Sounds like we need to deal with all the dredge below.
There's a few elites, but most of them are regular dredge, so...
Hold on.
Beat him up. Ah.
Oh! Ha! Get him up, get him up, get him up! Severin.
That's right! Oh.
I'm a one-man pack! Oh,
You mean a one-man army?
yeah! No, I'm actually
did we
a
miss a
five-man
cannon?
army.
I don't know, I think it's...
Whoa.
Oh!
I got cannon. I got cannon that time.
I'm puzzled. There's still a cannon left?
No, I don't think it's a cannon, I think it's AoE from the enemies. There's a few elites. Oh, look out.
Oh my god! So much AoE! Okay, bye. No.
Thanks, see ya later.
Bye.
I love it.
This gate is just locked, not broken. I can get through this in no time.
Keith, Zoja was cruel to Air. Why does she hate her so?
Zoja hates Air, Ritlock and Logan hate each other. And all because long ago, we made a horrible mistake.
Well,
I
thanks.
guess.
That was very enlightening.
Oh, there you go.
Once we fought together as one. Myself, Ritlock, Logan, Air and her wolf, Snaff and his apprentice. We called ourselves Destiny's Edge. The best the world had seen. We fought dragon minions from the Sea of Sorrows to the Crystal Desert. We encountered Glint. She was a legendary creature that served Kralkatorrik, the Crystal Dragon, until she betrayed her master. Kralkatorrik awoke and flew south to slay its traitorous lieutenant, leaving devastation in its wake. We stood beside Glint, ready to face an elder dragon. Logan was suddenly called away. We were weakened, but Air thought we could still stand and fight. Air was incorrect. We were defeated. Kralkatorrik killed Glint. We lost Snaff as well.
And they all blame each other.
And Air blames herself. She lost more than a friend that day. I've tried to bring them back together, without success. I know I am missing something, but what?
Perhaps they need to come to terms with themselves before they can come to terms with each other.
Fair enough.
Alright,
So
I would like
which
to
side's moving?
survive.
You sure you want to survive, Luke?
Alright, let's get through here. Oh my god!
Just run.
Where are you gonna run to? Look at what there's all here.
Just
Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah. Yeah. This is wise.
speed move.
Oh, that's a lot of people. But it looks like the other ones kind of gave up. No, never mind. Boreal's just back there fighting them.
Hey, it's easier too. We're keeping them off you. Yeah! Yeah, see?
Yeah, see? Yeah.
We're here doing God's work and you blame us for it.
I didn't cast any blame. All I said was they're still back there fighting people.
Oh, it's too sassy for me.
Poise tens? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I might be too out of it for that joke.
Swiftly.
The disappointment.
Just dot.
Oh god, it's like me not knowing the author of Lord of the Rings again.
Ah, yes.
What was his name? I can't remember.
Tolkien.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you not knowing about that?
Owie!
It's this man so
Ayo.
much. I don't understand. Oh my god, so much AoE! Interesting.
These guys really did come all the way back here.
Yeah, we told you. This would happen.
Yeah, well, I expected it to happen. But everybody was like, no, just run! Just run! Oh, they're spawning right here.
Yeah. They're not coming back.
Oh, because Zoja's unlocking the door. I'm a dummy. Don't mind me.
They really did come back in here. What do you mean? Trying to call me out. I see how.
Owie. No.
We fucked up. Or I fucked up.
Where is
Ah,
Zoja
Inquest.
anyway?
Now!
Pinky Inquest.
I don't heck can see her. Oh, there she is. She's just so tiny. She is though! I literally did not see her by the door!
No, it's a small bean, not tiny.
She is tiny. I am a char. I'm allowed to call
You're
things
not
tiny.
You're just tall.
Yeah,
And
little
now we
respect,
see-
we're just big.
Kudu! I knew you were behind all of this.
Oh, it's him again.
Obviously. Who else could bend the dredge to my will? Not you, of course. You were never that smart.
You're using Snaf's discoveries for evil.
Zoja, please. I was smarter than Snaf when you were still playing with blocks. I think he'd be proud to see what I've done with his theories about dragon energy.
Snaf would never approve of such things. I'm here to stop you.
Oh, I see I've hit a nerve. Fancy that. Still protective of our old master, eh? You should see what I'm building down here. Pity that my golems will destroy you first and you'll die in ignorance.
Dude's gonna use the teleporter again, isn't he?
Kodo! Kodo!
So, you got a teleporter on you this time? Huh? 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 You wanna use it? You wanna use it? You wanna get out?
Swiftly.
Oh, whoop.
Oh, he's summoning the golem. Prototype E4 golem. Quit lobbing glue everywhere. It's not nice. We're not making macaroni art down here.
Get out of here, fool. Pink?
Pinky Kudu.
Yeah, pinky, pinky. Out, out, out.
No.
Owie, owie, ah! That's fire! That's a lot of fire!
That was a lot of fire. He's still throwing fire.
No!
That might be why his name is F4. Ow!
Fire. Oh, ow, ooh, ah, ooh, 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 ah, ooh, ooh.
No, don't you! No! Ah! Ow, it burns!
Spicy, spicy.
I know, so spicy.
Excellent.
I gotta choose everyone.
Oh, I am
Ow.
dead.
Oh, he hurts.
See,
I
this
cried.
time we helped.
This time you did heal.
Excellent time.
I tried. No!
No!
Oh!
got you, I got you.
Oh, I did not have Meepo with that. Oh no.
Not Doja in the chat. It's like, is he named F4 because he makes you want to alt F4 out of the game?
Yes, absolutely. Can we kill Kudu before we look at loot? Thank you very much. But loot!
We're not looking at loot, we're rezzing.
Ah, yes. People die when they're killed, I forget.
Yeah. Mithria!
Threw bullets in me, how dare! Man almost killed me. How
Yeah.
dare.
Yes, he did.
Damn!
Oh
This
no!
guy is spicy AF.
Very spicy. Why so much spice?
I'll be ranged, it's fine.
That's a lot of poison.
Your poison runs through my veins.
Owie! Oh, Kudu!
Ah! No, I don't want to
I got a
res!
poison shield now.
I don't Crystal Scout cookies!
Oh, he teleported again, didn't he? Yup. Always the same with this guy. Hate him.
You always were crafty, Zoja. But craftiness is not true genius.
Come down and fight, you coward.
Let me think about it. No, I don't think so. But if you survive long enough to follow me, I'd love to show you my latest creation.
I think it's a trap.
That's a lot.
Things I do for loot.
Loot and level and more loot and more levels. My goodness.
Oh my.
Is it through this Assyria gate?
My gosh, my backpack is full again.
Yes, such is the pain of running dungeons.
Where we go?
Find Kudu.
We go that way.
Oh, by where the chest was.
Yeah.
It felt like we just came from that way.
I know. That's what I thought.
That's why I ignored it. I was like,
We go this way.
I thought we were already been through here.
Oh, Mark II Golem. Now things are getting very spicy.
Ow! He friggin' stunned me.
They're a little too spicy for me. Hello, little bean.
Well, see, we're not exactly speed running. We're checking it out as we go along. But story dungeons specifically, are kind of a one-track dungeon. There's only one way to go.
Making a statement about speedrunning dungeons, not implying that we're speedrunning dungeons.
I didn't know where that statement came from, so I was like, but we're not, though. I've seen people run these faster.
Smack. Poison. Smack, poison. Hey, oh. I'm seeing a lot of numbers, that must mean it's good.
Oh my god, my pockets are full.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying it's your fault, Z.
Just murder.
Kudu! Kudu!
Seems like a lot of us are squishy.
Yep.
Yes.
Squishy, squishy.
Oh, that's a not angry cave spider.
Oh. I was still looting.
Oh, what is that?
Well, that's his latest creation, obviously.
You sure that thing's functional?
Probably. Seems like a good
Oh, there's
boss
a lot
fight
of
for the end
plates
of the
that are
dungeon.
missing on it.
The Forgeman.
Hey, yes, you go do that while I loot.
Bro, there's like one chest up there. Why are you taking so long?
Because I'm full.
Bruh.
Do you like my latest? It's better than anything our Master Snaff ever did. I have harnessed dragon energies to power it.
Yeah,
You've perverted Snaff's theories, and you will be punished for this.
I may be punished, but not by you. I have places to go and people to kill, but I leave my creation here to keep you company. Ta!
Ta-ta! Tip tip tally ho! You're gonna see how functional it is. Yeah, here we go.
There's so many details I didn't realize I was missing. The Iron Forgeman is out to kill you.
I'll be there in a bit.
Woo!
Ah, yes. Okay. I see. Quite.
Oh, he's doing the laser.
Yeah, make sure to hide behind the walls.
Oh.
Oh no, Z! I'm right here.
Oh, he's doing it on the other side. Oh, he's not pouring lava.
He doesn't like you being back there. So, the last time I played this dungeon, I still had my potato computer with an Intel HD 4000 integrated graphics chip. And so I'm looking at this guy for the first time in probably 3 or 4 years. And it's like, holy cow. Oh no.
I appreciate that you came for me, though. I appreciate it. Oh, there's flame jelly coming. Yeah, unlike Logan.
Oh, unlike Logan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, right in.
Ah!
Ah! Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. What?
Yeah, he's flame jelly.
Oh no! You know what?
Okay.
You know what?
Ah!
You know
I
what?
fell into the lava now!
Oh,
What?
gosh, dang it. Oh, I'm doing the lasers again.
Oh, there's no way to get out of here.
Yeah, you gotta teleport. What's happening? Why can't I move sometimes? Am I stuck on something?
I ran for the metal ramp, but there was just no way. I guess you're on your own, Mithria.
Wait, what? Oh my god! What the heck?
Don't come for us! We're doomed!
What the heck?
I just love how long it took you to realize we were all dead.
There's no way I can beat this thing by myself!
I mean, you can. You
What
just...
the heck?
It'll just take you a really long time.
And not if We'll wait for the laser to. Okay, cool. Dang!
I mean, you're gonna live. The Iron Forgeman himself is not that heavy a hitter unless you just stand there and take it. It's just gonna take you a while. Boreals, you're giving a lesson on lava again.
I found it more than appropriate.
I can't believe y'all kill yourselves. This doesn't feel like water. Yeah, but how are you guys gonna get out even if I beat the boss?
We'll revive because you won't be in combat anymore.
Okay.
You can do it. We believe in
I'll
you.
definitely try. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well.
Oh well. It happened.
Ah, but I'm not in the lava.
What?
Never mind. Now you can return to waypoint. Why? Are you... Oh, there is no waypoint.
There is a waypoint. What are you talking
Oh, no, yeah,
about?
there is. You just go all the way back. Big doofuses.
Well, we can't teleport when you're in combat.
Yes, you can.
No, you
No,
cannot.
you can't.
No, you cannot.
That's why we were stuck in lava. We're just like either Mithria kills it or it kills Mithria. One or the other.
There's like 8 years of Guild Wars 2 experience, and Mithria is like, ha, no.
Owie! That pathing though. No flame jelly, no. Ah!
Ah! The laser thing again.
Fire! Fire! It burns!
Owie. Oh, flame jelly hurt.
I am squish.
Because I have 3
Save
of them.
yourselves.
Me!
Nah, dude. We will not leave without you. So what's up next, Captain? Don't walk into the...
I mistimed that really good.
Wait, what did you do?
I went misform.
Ow.
Well, you see, I have these skills. This specific set of skills.
Oh, that's a while you're dying.
Yes! Ah! Ah, run!
Ah! This is highly inappropriate.
Oh, are you kidding me? The fire stays?
Yep.
Yeah, it's called burn.
Stop it, flame jelly.
Mithria is not what we need right now.
That's what you get for being sassy at me then. Yeah.
I've got the healies.
I gotta be careful I don't end up flying off into the netherworld.
Oh, well. There goes Zev.
Oh no!
He
Oh.
had the gun.
Zev just got melted.
No!
Flame jelly. Oh, I gotta beware of that lava.
He's reaching for the lava.
On the bed.
Oh no, he's doing the laser again.
Let me say.
Oh my god, what is making me
Whatever,
pause every 2 seconds?
Oh,
Ooh!
the rocks just do a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah, the rocks do a lot of damage.
Just like, I'm just gonna do this.
The rocks? Throw rocks at him!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the rocks hurt!
They actually do a lot of damage.
Yeet him!
Yeah, they actually do.
Ah!
You're not used to it, but holy shit, do they do a lot of damage.
Again. Oh, it's dead. Well, never mind then.
Who knew those rocks actually had a purpose? Ooh. Bye.
Well, Zeph is
Oh, look, 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 he's giving a thumbs up! He's giving a thumbs up!
He's like, I'm okay.
I may be down, but I'm not out.
I can't believe Kudu fused the energy of a draconic minion into the shell of an ancient dredge creation.
What did you mean when you said he perverted Snaff's ideas?
Snaff discovered that the Elder Dragons radiated their own unique energy, but he felt that this draconic energy was too unstable to work with.
Kudu and the Inquest seem to disagree with that assessment.
Kudu was Snaff's apprentice before me. I don't doubt he will continue these experiments.
We should get Air and the others. Get their help.
They're useless, but go after her if you must. I am going to move forward and defeat Kudu once and for all.
Sounds very smart idea to go out there on your
Are
own.
you sure about that?
Oh yeah, that's my loot.
It was a Terminator 2 reference. It also goes down with the thumbs up.
Oh.
No, that's true.
I never watched Terminator.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes another movie night. We got Jurassic Park movie night. We got Terminator movie night. We got... Come on, keep them coming. Alright, next one is the Citadel of Flame.
But guys, loot.
I already got loot. Oh, another place I haven't been to. God.
Look, this is all great, but I really need to get some destruction tools. You know?
And then get some destruction tools.
What do you
On my
need
way.
destruction tools? Should I
Salvage,
be
salvage,
concerned?
salvage.
Oh. Okay.
Just give me a little like sell stuff and get salvage tools.
In the meantime, I will make my way
Make your way
across the
downtown.
Ashy region.
See, he's getting a drink. I'm getting salvage kits.
I still have my jar of lost souls. I don't think I'll ever give that up, man. I might actually just shove it into my bank account and have it there. Just, hey, I have a jar of lost souls. Anybody needs some ghosts?
I got Jarter. I got Jarter.
And guess what's inside it? It be the heart of Davy Jones. Salvage.
We have cleared the entrance to the Citadel of Flame.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, emptying my inventory. Excuse me. Excuse me times 2. Oh, that's a lot of crawl. Stinky crawl.
We don't like Grawl.
No, we do not. Grawl are stinky.
Go, there we go. Give me another salvage kit.
That's an AFK person.
We have cleared the entrance to the Citadel of Flame.
Bum 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 bum.
I'm just eating cheese crisps.
Cheese.
Yeah?
Cheeseburger.
Everybody likes cheese.
Yes, these are Parmesan.
Parmesan's so good, though.
Yes, it is. You are correct, sir. I also have some that are Asiago and jalapeno.
Yeah.
Do you even cheese?
Yes, I'm Dutch.
You believe in our Lord and Savior cheeses?
You know, I saw this video once where everybody kept, it was like one of those TikToks, but everybody kept adding like their TikTok to it, but they'd stitch it together instead of like do a video and then their clips, so it would just be an increasing kaleidoscope of clips. And it was about this one chick that either like a creator she was working with or like a coach or something was saying how he thought it was super unprofessional that she would eat while making her own content or something. And it was like, really, what? But in response, everybody that stitched their own video to like the clip was eating something while just staring at the camera on the clip.
No.
And it was great. Everybody was just, so it just became this giant kaleidoscope of people eating all sorts of snacks like chips and beans and stuff while staring at the camera, looking like really bored. while the guys like really bad comments played in the background.
Like, oh my god, you should eat while making your content. Everyone's just staring at him while eating snacks. That's great.
I love snacks. Snacks are great.
Don't we all?
We have cleared
Snacks
the
are
entrance to the
amazing.
Citadel of Flame.
Boreals all the way in the Citadel.
Yup, I'll be on my way right about now.
All the way. All the way.
All the way. All the way.
Did you see Jacksepticeye got a freaking golden record for that?
Yes, actually. But, like, I assume Shmoyo got it as well, right?
I don't know.
'Cause it's not like he made the music.
No.
Wait, where do I go?
It is an interesting question though, because Shmoyoho made the actual like music out of it, but they made it using clips out of all of his videos.
Yeah, absolutely. Wait,
So it
how
was
do I
him
get
just
in there?
auto-tuned and stuff.
You
How do
gotta
we-
go,
We have cleared the entrance to the Citadel of Flame.
Alright, so if you go through...
Give me nearby waypoints.
Alright, if you go to... Hold on. There we go. If you go to Iron Marches,
Yes.
and then you just travel north, so you can start... Basically for you, it would probably start here. And then you travel north from there, follow the path along the left side,
Ah, okay.
follow the road, and then you're gonna eventually about... Right when you get past Diasa Plateau on the map, you're gonna run into another waypoint called the Bulwark Waypoint.
Get out of my life.
And then from that point, you go through the portal there and you'll be in Fireheart Rise. And then you just have to head straight north.
Yes, I'll be on my way. Tell everybody I'm on my way.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what? No, very cool. Is this turning around?
Oh, new event nearby. There's no time.
It's like me when I'm hunting people in Sentry. I'm gonna kill you. Ooh, money.
Yes.
Or I'm gonna
Money?
kill you. Oh, there's someone
Money.
else I can kill.
Oh,
I
you
get
take
so
too much
distracted.
effort. I'll take this guy instead.
or me today. Hey, there's someone I can kill. Oh wait, it's Mithria.
Bruh. Bruh.
Mithra was like personally insulted earlier today when somebody refused to chase her with his hunter's mark after landing it. She was
What?
like, "Oh, you took off your hunter's mark? What, am I not good enough for you?"
Wow, that sounds like Mithria, yeah.
She went from concerned to angry real quick. It's like, is it because I'm a phantom? It's because I'm a phantom, isn't it?
It's like when I tagged you today and you're like, I see you, Boreal, and I'm like, nope, no, you don't. Just cancel it. Man, today was wild.
Today was interesting. A roller coaster of emotions.
Yes, it sure was.
Well, let's hope these guys can hold the gates long enough.
Well, who gets is disabled?
What are you talking about?
It's a fire.
Oh no, I'm talking about the
Sorry,
I'm talking about
bad
the
joke.
Citadel of Flame.
Sorry, it was a bad joke. Never mind.
Luna! Luna, what are you barking at? Come here! Come here! Come on! Come on!
Oh, the
I'm almost
things
there,
I do.
guys. I'm almost there, guys.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Oh, Mary, Mother, of Joseph.
Baby Jesus.
Come here. Yeah, no, puppy, stop it! Don't jump when I try to pick you up. Just stand there. It makes it easier. Promise. Ugh.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Ooh, you're fat. Ugh. You are bloated. Are you okay, baby? What did you get into?
Eat an entire bag of treats again.
I would not be surprised. Honestly. I've seen this dog tear open backpacks to get at people's snacks.
No.
Stinky.
I'm almost there.
I'm just
almost
watching Two Dots scramble around to get towards the gates.
Owie!
There. I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
I do, I'm on fire. Woo!
Luna,
Oh,
stay.
waypoint. Hold on.
Stay.
Yay. Juvenile Red Moa, hold on.
Wait, what? Where?
Focus!
I'm already here. I'm just teleporting. Where are you at?
No.
Where I got dead. Get your
You heard the Meepa.
No, no, we're there. You.
You heard the Meepa.
No,
Oh,
I'm
no.
I'm doing it right now. I'm coming.
I have
Oh, you
the
better
feeling
get your
that I
tail
was
over here.
not supposed to be here right now. Ooh, ah. Hey, it's lava, but actual lava.
We'll find it. I'll find it out
What?
myself.
It's near the waypoint. Near Breaktooth's waypoint. And then on the
I
hills.
totally know where that is. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there it is. See? Stop complaining.
Oh, these wolves are funny number.
They're
Oh,
16.
there they are.
Hey,
Friend!
what up? I have made it. I have plowed through the darkest depths of this world.
Oh, thank you. I like her design myself. I might reuse it, but in a different class that is not a squish, because oh my god. Its elemental is squish.
Oh, that looks fiery.
It's called the Citadel of Fire for a reason. Or Flame, whatever the frick you want to call it.
Whatever, if that is even your real name. Ah, yes, you love to see it.
Zevram!
You love to see Logan getting shot in the face.
Oh.
Zevram!
Oh. Oh yeah, beat him up, Realock!
Well, he did say he would carve Logan the next time he saw him.
Excellent. Excellent.
In the chins!
What's going on?
This human thinks he can take on Gaheran Balefire.
No, this Char thinks he can fight the Flame Legion by himself.
Fighting with you is the same as fighting solo.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Enough! Both of you gather your troops. We need everyone for this.
Jeez, guys.
Glad you boys could
Come
get
on.
settled. Let's get moving.
Ah, yeah, you better repair armor. Thank you.
Oh yes, repair armor, don't forget.
Do not forgetty, rest in spaghetti.
Yeah. Can't believe they're like trying to fight the Flame Legion, but
That's a lot of Flame
fighting each
Legion.
other. Oh, that is a lot of Flame Legion.
Packed
Ritlock! Thank you.
guys, yeah?
Kill them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, flamethrower!
Prepare for an attack, dude, we're already here.
Undead minion. What? Who's got the necromancer?
Z.
D.
Oh.
We've been talking about this. They also have undead sharks.
Haven't seen this yet.
Take down the Flame Legion!
Hang on. What's that up ahead?
Fools!
Ooh, big
I
one.
shall ascend to godhood and destroy you all!
Uh-oh.
Holy magma balls, Batman!
What? Oh!
Rip.
That lunatic wants to turn himself into a god.
Yeah,
Get them into safety. I'll go forward.
I'll go. You're not needed here.
But you think you can handle this alone? You're the lunatic here.
Stop arguing. We need both of you to breach the inner sanctum. There must be a way in.
The Flame Legion controls its gates with mystic braziers.
Then they should be nearby. Let's move.
Yes, braziers, the ultimate
take your
dungeon
people and
trigger.
guard our backs. We're going in.
You heard the man. Pull back to the entrance.
But I need heroes to take this thing down.
Let's go.
Balls and char. Ooh.
Well, we did just enter the figurative hornet's nest.
Fair.
Oh, look out!
Flame Legion slain. What?
Gaharan's gonna be throwing fireballs while we're down here, so just keep an eye out for AoE.
This is why I'm moving as far away from him as possible. Oh, that's
Oh.
floating swords.
On the bed.
It's Trazincinerate.
Twas incinerate. Wow. I see what you did there.
But that's his name!
Oh, spin move!
Spinny.
Much spin!
He's spinning to win! It's spin to win!
He's dizzy now, let's get
Man,
him.
not dizzy.
He was dizzy. He
I never realized that this armory was just literally a bunch of floating weapons.
It's literally just a bunch of floating weaponry.
It's been so long since I've done this dungeon.
Axes and swords.
And the last time I did this dungeon, all I had was potato graphics. There's so many details here.
Potato graphics.
You don't understand. Like the first time I was able to run Guild Wars 2 on Ultra, I had just gotten a PC with a GTX 970 on it. And I put Guild Wars 2 on Ultra, and then I went to one of the cities that we'll see once we get into Heart of Thorns. And then my first reaction was literally, oh my god, these are stained glass windows? Yeah, if you have potato graphics, there are a lot of details you miss.
Y'all, I think the dagger is immune.
Why are we fighting a dagger that's immune?
I don't know, let's go.
I think that dagger is immune.
Hey, bye!
Guys. Delicious rice bowls.
Ritlock. Okay. I'm hoping he's not broken.
Hold on a second.
Come on. Come on.
Okay, they're coming.
Yeah.
Skedaddle.
Wait. Only you can prevent forest fires.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at these guys just chilling by a fire.
You guys telling scary stories?
Yes.
Are you guys playing Candyland? Can I join? Stop.
Minerva, no.
Shaman.
What? What? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, huh? You gonna stop me from using the bow? No.
Prevent you from being stopped using.
Minions to me.
There are no minions. We already killed them, okay, maybe I lied.
Yes, I've got an ice shield. That's gonna help.
I love how he keeps saying minions. Like, he's not actually summoning minions. Even though you could call Flame Legion minions, it's just like, nobody else calls them minions. They're Flame Legion. Get it right. Respect your co-workers.
There's trail fire there. I do not appreciate.
Should have opened the gate to the central chamber.
They're not going to let us stroll through the door.
Land. I'm sorry.
Did you guys literally go aggro the last group over there?
No.
Aww. Come
They
on.
didn't do anything. They were already dead.
They called me
Sure.
ash trash.
Alright, let's get this guy.
Because you kind of are ash trash.
Hey, so are you.
No. No.
You sure about that, Mithria?
No, get out of
I'm
here,
just
Logan. You're
very
stupid.
squishy, okay? I'm not.
You're squishy.
It's what I'm saying. I'm just very squishy.
You are ash trash.
Swiftly.
Ah, yes.
You're not even not a char, but you're still ash trash.
Honorary ash trash.
Honorary ash trash.
No.
No. Do you want to
No,
hear it
now.
in Spanish?
Hey,
No.
hey, Z. How many char are here with you right now? Huh? How many people have you got to back you up?
Oh my lord. That's a little too much. Flame
Oh,
Legion.
it's like the demon
Oh,
from Contagion. Redlock, no! Bruh.
Bruh. Oh, he's not so stinky?
Kala gouge his eyes. He slaughters his own troops to get to us.
That means he's still vulnerable. He's afraid of us.
Because he knows he's about to die. And he's right. Pick a limb and start chopping.
We need to find another way over.
If we stand here, he'll just
They're
melt us with
bonding.
fireballs. Let's see where this bridge takes us.
Shh, shh, shh. Don't disturb them.
I'll observe from a distance.
Observe from a distance.
That was close back there. Just so you know. Thanks for the save.
I didn't have time to think about it. I'm sure you'll do the same for me.
Don't get too ahead of yourself.
See.
Let's just focus on finding Gaharin for now.
And I thought you were stinky.
He said thank you.
That's a lot of jellies! Ah!
Me neither.
I love Jello.
Yeah, but these are spicy jelly. I don't think you want to have spicy jelly.
Hey, Mitzer, did you ever find out if milk can get spicy?
It can, actually. It doesn't curdle. Imagine, like, going to a restaurant and being like, hey, can I get some spicy milk? What?
I mean,
Okay, so, context. We were playing Sentry earlier, and there was, for some reason the top players had changed their names to, like, spicy goat milk, unknown milk, hot chalky milk, other, like, milk names. And so we saw spicy goat milk, and we had the genuine question of, well, can you make milk spicy? Because if you add, like, lemon to milk, it curdles immediately. So I was like, well, maybe if you make it spicy, it just curdles. But apparently, no, you can actually make milk spicy.
What the?
which is weird because it contains fat, which is supposed to counter the whole capsaicin thing.
It's the proteins in milk that counters capsaicin, not necessarily the fat.
Well, still though, same points, different signs.
So, imagine you're like, I need milk, but all that's left is spicy milk. What are you gonna do?
Better drink your own piss.
Right?
No.
That escalated quickly.
That's how Bear Grylls would do it.
What the heck? I think that's how he would do it. Just suck it up.
Bear Grylls just instantly defaults to survival mode in the first world.
Oh my god, that's great.
It's a con. Really? Bear Grylls is a con man? I would never have thought.
Godforged.
I mean, I'm sure he's got some good advice, but yeah, no, it's not real.
That hurted it.
Also, drinking your own urine can only be done a few times before it gets too filtered.
Like nasty.
Sacrificial fanatics for Gaharin.
Yeah, my thoughts
Ew.
exactly.
Might is right.
Phew. Excuse me.
That's you.
Right, we gotta get the acolytes. Get them, they're healing the effigy.
Murder! Murder! Murder stuff. Where are you, Meep? Where are you, Meep? I'm gonna heal you. There you go. No, don't dodge my heal.
It's okay, it still got me.
just saw you dodge roll the moment I healed. Like, no.
Bruh.
Bruh.
I've infected everyone with my breath.
Mindless worshippers.
I told you I do this. Yeah. I also occasionally do the.
Here we go. Boss fight time. Let's go.
Oh, you mean that wasn't the boss? Okay.
No.
Oh, money. Me casually going through my inventory.
I'll remember this place.
Time to go beat him up. Gotta beat him up, beat him up, beat him up.
Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs.
Gaharin time.
Gaharin Balefire.
The God of Flame commands you to burn.
You know when things get spicy when someone's got Bale in their name.
Oh yeah. Forgot he does that.
You just looking at my bow casually. Like, oh yeah, this is gonna be easy.
You cannot stop me from becoming a god.
How can you see with those eyes?
Char have no gods. I will burn you to ash.
That's the thing, he doesn't.
Oh.
Prevent his ascension. Why can't I shoot at him?
Oh, I can't shoot at him either. It's out of range.
Maybe, so we gotta like dodge the fire and get up close. Oh,
This is just straight up platforming.
Yeah.
Tap, 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 tap. Oh boy, that's hot.
Do we have to get near him? Ooh, that's hot. Nope. We do not have to get near him. Ah! No! Ah!
Oh, wait. These. Do we throw these at him?
Hold on a second. I'm here.
I got yeeted off the cliff. I was very unhappy about it.
I abandoned. I abandoned my mission and I'm healing myself because I almost died.
Yes, quite.
Eat this!
Yeah,
Did nothing!
Throw the molten hearts at him.
Ah!
Ah!
It did nothing. Retreat. You're on fire.
I am on
No,
fire.
No, literally. Oh, you're throwing a thing at them.
I am throwing a thing at him.
Grab the molten heart and you throw it at him. Eat this!
So much fire.
Much for a god of fire? Oh,
Blech.
oh no!
Don't rescue me! Run!
I fell down.
Oh my god, all of us, no!
No. She's alive. She's alive.
Is he though?
She is alive.
Oh wait, what? He doesn't
Yes,
have
she
the
is.
spirit anymore. Oh, well, now he does. Give me a chance to run away. Okay.
Big tank, big preach.
Yo. He's got upsetty. Oh, gotta beat up the wall.
No, I think he beats up the wall by himself.
Okay then. Going up and run. Take this. Yeah.
It's so hard.
Swiftly.
Hey! Hey!
Hey.
Get that out of my face.
Wow, that did like nothing to the wall.
Blech.
Oh no.
That's hot. Oh no! Oh no! There's a wall there.
On the bed. Give me this.
Oh my goodness.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You and your yeetage needs to stop.
Dang it!
I'm stuck over here. No!
No!
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. Oh yeah, beat him up. He doesn't have his. Oh, never mind.
Boy.
Run away! Run away!
He's on fire
Escape.
again.
Tactical withdrawal.
Z, are you nuts? Z, no!
Z, please.
Oh no! Now there's 2 layers of walls.
Yes.
Get over here.
Oh, the Moa just limping back.
I got you.
Oh god dang it!
Refrain from doing a death.
Hey. Hey, no! I refuse! Eat fireball!
Yeah.
Minerva, no!
Eat
Oh my gosh.
fireball! Ow! Oh. Well, this ain't
Oh,
good.
there goes Z again.
Now I run away.
Oh, not quite. Yep, there she goes. I got you. I got you. It's all good. It's all good. I'm the support, guys.
Beat him up, beat him up, yeet!
Ah! Ah!
I'm nervous laughing.
Oh yeah, he's got nothing. He's got nothing.
Beat him up! Yeet!
Oh, and we run again.
Run away!
I'm gonna run to you. When the feeling's right, I'm gonna run all night. Oh wait, that's a flesh golem. Never mind.
There's 3 walls.
Yep.
This is some stink.
It's almost like the boss has advanced to the next stage. We go around the wall. Can't go through it, must go around it. Ah. Yes.
Oh no, Z!
See, I got you.
Hurry!
You think you can stop me? I'm already here!
Oh dang!
Haha! Get wrecked!
Oh,
He
dang,
did!
He did. He really did. We did it!
You fought well.
As did you.
A long time ago, I made a mistake. I left when I should have stayed. And I spent the past 5 years trying to justify it. I still feel like I did the right thing, but I'm sorry I left.
For all those years, I was so angry I wouldn't listen. I understand why you did it. I'm also sorry that you did.
Are we good then?
No. But we're better. A couple of ales might help.
You got a deal.
Ah, they're going out on a Friday night.
They're friends!
I cover myself with glory.
Just hanging out like bros.
Hanging out like bros.
Oh my
Getting a lot of
god.
unidentified gear.
My pouch. My pouch is...
Oh, nice. Gridlock, my boy.
Gridlock, my boy. Ew, mastery point. Nice.
Hey, I got a chest of dungeoneering. Look at that.
Green.
Get the hecko out of here.
What the frick-a-frack?
There is something.
We have cleared the entrance to the Citadel of Flame.
Oh, it's only available in Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns Deluxe. RIP! I want that.
Alrighty, let me clean out this gosh darn pouches.
So much to clean out.
We have cleared
My
the entrance
goodness.
to the Citadel of Flame.
And then we're gonna start on level 70 story. Make sure, if you haven't already, to read the letters in your inventory if you're in level 70. Because that's how it starts, so. You don't want to get left behind
yes,
again.
Nah, I know that. I would
Do you?
never make such a
bye,
mistake.
Severin.
No.
Oh, is he leaving?
Yeah, he's leaving.
We have
Goodbye.
cleared the entrance.
Bye-bye.
Alright,
Severin.
bye-bye.
Alright, well, where are we going?
Going back to Lion's Arch to finish cleaning out pouches, and we're gonna take a 5-minute break in the meantime, because my puppo needs to go to the restroom.
Oh, okay. Sounds good
like
to
a
me.
plan.
Huh,
Yeah.
Popeyes? You wanna go outside? Ooh, did I say the magic words?
Alright, for those of you watching the stream, we will be right back.
Oh, hey, no barking.
Oh, that was a big bark.
Feisty.
Hey, come here. I'm sorry.
I think I upset them. Don't cry, it's okay.
With wisdom.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
What?
Hey, it's okay. Don't cry. No crying. No crying.
Okay, I'm gonna make this gosh darn
You cannot travel while in combat.
Mystic
Excuse
kit.
me? Excuse me?
Time to go.
Get out
Alright.
of my life.
Anyways, let me put this BRB-ness. We'll be right back, guys. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And we're back.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I got some Sody Pops. And I got a salvage kit. And I'm getting rid of these things because they're account bound and I can't salvage them. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. Whew, we're making good progress and good time. I'm honestly kind of impressed. Good work. Now,
Yay, we're doing stuff well.
Next step is, oh, not a problem. I hear my dog creating a ruckus somewhere. Luna! Lay down. There you go. Good girl.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I also
Alright.
got drink and stuff. Oh no,
So
Z's
now-
getting a drink.
Now we have to run the way there because I'm pretty sure you guys haven't made your way down to Timberline Falls yet. Have you? Have
if I
you?
said yes, if I said yes, would you be impressed?
Yes.
I can't say yes though.
Alright, well.
I wish I could.
Follow me!
So we're doing like, is that Crucible of Eternity then, or?
No, we're not doing Crucible. I think if it doesn't unlock at level 80, I'm not sure if it still is a thing, but I'm told it is, so I'm assuming it's a level 80 dungeon. And I'm not going to worry about it until it's necessary to worry about.
Crucible of Eternity exists. It's on the map for me, so.
Is it on the map for you?
Mm-hmm.
It's not on the map for me. I mean, I have the waypoint for it.
To the
but...
right of Steamspur Mountains.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Well,
I'm just saying the little dungeon door is not there.
It's probably because you're not level 80 then, I think.
Maybe. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying I can still see it.
Oh, is Mithria still walking her puppos?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
So... I didn't mean it that way. I just where exactly were we going?
I'm waiting for Mithria because she probably has to run this way as well.
I'm just gonna follow you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I also love how Pyro is just hanging around in snow and drifts.
Just doing stuff.
She's just doing pyro
just
things.
on the map.
Yeah.
This has been the case. This has been the case since she started playing this game. Everybody will be in a map and she'll be off somewhere else doing who knows what. She's like the one side character in shows that everybody kind of like sort of like doesn't notice, but they're off saving the world and stuff from threats they never know.
Pyro's like Perry the Platypus.
Oh my god.
Hey, where's Pyro?
I love it.
We have our very own Agent P.
And it matches too.
Oh, I like how you dyed your dragon.
Yeah.
It's very pretty. I like the green yellow of the fins, so to say.
I have too many dice.
Did you just get angry at him?
Angry at who?
At your dragon.
Oh, because he shook me off the saddle? Yeah, that's an idle motion.
You just look at him and it's like, dude.
Look at all these dies. Oh my goodness. I can make him ultra green.
Mithria and I just went, at some point we just went to the trading post and just looked for teal. Then we bought a bunch of them. I
Bam!
don't have a lot of dice, but I do have a lot of teal.
I now have a shiny golden dragon.
Oh, that means it must be lucky. That's how it goes, right?
I can't speak for it. I know during the Lunar New Year, red, orange, and gold are very lucky colors. Red and orange meaning happiness and long life, specifically.
Oh.
That's why it's common to have, like, what was it, persimmons, I think it was, around your house? And tangerines.
Oh.
Basically any red or orange fruit is a good thing.
Oh, that's nice.
And another custom I've heard about is that you take the day of when the Lunar New Year starts, and you just open all the doors and windows and you sweep out all the dirt to sweep out, like, the bad luck and let the good luck in.
Nice.
I love these customs. They make me happy.
Yeah,
They're just, like,
yeah,
super
they're
harmless,
amazing.
just really good stuff. Eat fruit, eat healthy, clean your house, you know?
Yeah, about that. I need to adult at some point.
Oh, Z, your mom used to do that? That's pretty
really?
cool.
Nice.
You're Chinese, right? Forgive me if I'm wrong. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're Chinese. So, does your family do anything special to celebrate Lunar New Year? Oh, very Americanized, huh?
Are a number of Asura gates that lead to various cities on Altaria.
Speaking of Lunar New Year, tonight is the last night to submit any artworks and stuff. Like, we are 2 hours away from the deadline.
I know. But I also want to do this.
I mean, it's up to you, Boro. I'm not you as an individual. If you want to stop for the night, I'm not going to deny you that. This is your story we're going through.
I want to... Yeah, exactly.
I'm used to, some of my family is still old school, but my mom was a lot more modern Americanized. Like, she was a nerd girl before nerd girl was even a thing. That's cute.
Nice.
Returned.
Hey, we're getting ready to race off to get to the next area. You ready?
Where are you guys?
We're by the octopus.
What?
Wait, octopus?
That is an
Oh,
octopus.
yeah, that is an octopus.
The bank. We're by the bank.
Oh.
You see us?
I was like, what the hell are y'all talking about?
Alright, we have to run down there because you guys probably don't have the waypoints. But we're going to Fort Concordia.
Oh, okay.
And
Follow the Meepa, follow the Meepa.
I'll do my best not to leave the babies.
We're level 80, we're at least tweenagers.
Tweenagers?
Where are we going?
We're in our edgy phase.
We're going to Fort Concordia, that's it. Because we're continuing on to the level 70 stories.
Right.
It's the pack of raptors, don't mind us. Jurassic Park up in here.
Follow the Meepa.
The new trailer for Jurassic World was interesting.
It was.
Oh, they're fighting oh, there's a guild rush. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. We don't need to do it. It's okay. We'll be starting to do guild missions once we get you past the base game story.
Mm-hmm.
And once we know more about the game, of course.
Yes. There's still so much to do. There's
Oh, we're gonna learn so much.
Heart of Thorns and
We're gonna learn so much. You know what? Hold on. Let's get this worm real quick for the XP. It's really easy. Come here, worm. I can't jump this fence.
Oh. What happened? Oh, I think been eaten. Ah, yes.
What?
Ah, yes.
What happened? Where are you?
Boreal got eaten by the worm.
Wait, that actually happens?
Yes.
Oh.
You see on the enemy description it says swallows enemies? It literally does that. There we go.
Interesting.
Nice and easy. Alright, let's get out of here. Yes, we're heading south. Maybe we'll find some snow leopards along the way.
I already have a snow leopard.
Yeah.
Good. Yay, I'm not a ranger, so I don't care.
Ah! I got stuck on a rock.
Oh, waypoint. Yoink. Get all these gosh darn wasps. You know, I live in Florida, and wasps are everywhere. And they make themselves so known. Don't worry, Z, we're gonna have regular guild mission nights again soon. It's just been an awkward stage of getting ready for the next X-Pack combined with the just introducing people to the game and getting through the base game story again. But yes, it'll be nice to do guild missions again. I feel like guild missions will be so much more engaging once we have our new guild hall. Because then everybody can help build it up again. I mean, we're not going to have to build it up from the ground up, don't get me wrong, but like, everybody can take a part of that, essentially.
Yay.
Don't mind me as I get some materials here. Cause I'm a material girl.
Material girl!
Alright, let's go up
We
this
live
way.
in a material world, and she's a material girl.
The wasp has come to fight! Mithril, why are you flying everywhere?
Yeah, myth is booked out. Get on your
I'm glad I'm
mount.
not the only one seeing it.
Get on your mount.
You're just hovering everywhere.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh look, here's some grapes.
Oh, you're still hovering. The raptor is flying.
I'm hacking.
you're just
Yup.
flying everywhere.
No clip myth for you.
Yep, I'm totally hacking. Great.
Oh wow, this is grape.
Yeah. Grapes are delicious. You can use these to make grape pie, by the way. I'm not even kidding.
Ooh, nice. I'm not a chef. Oh.
I am a chef.
I don't know if
little...
I don't know if grape pies are like an actual thing, but I would not be surprised if they were. I'm just saying that in the context of this game, you can make grape pies.
Look, if Sprite pie is a thing, grape pie should also.
Sprite pie is a thing?
Looks like new territory.
Why?
Because why not?
Because people try to make everything out of everything.
Why?
Have you seen people try to make tacos out of pizzas?
Okay.
Well,
here's
yes,
some-
but that's a
no.
minor thing. I mean, taco, like pizzas and tacos at least share ingredients, okay? How do you get freaking Sprite and then you go, this would make an incredible pie. Ah, yes.
I don't know, lemon and lime, I guess?
Here's another one for you. Water pie exists.
Oh yeah,
No!
there's also like water drop cakes.
That,
None of those
what?
things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
water
they're
pie
like-
exists. It was like it stems from the age of like rationing and
Well-
like hunger periods.
Water pie then is just hardtack, isn't it? Isn't it?
Just what?
Hardtack.
No, like you kind of jellify it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No.
like, drop cakes are like really jello-y.
Yeah, exactly. Use what you have, and you got a lot of like leftover pig or something like that. So you jellify stuff.
Hardtack is an army food and like a general travel food. Hardtack is you'll see more about it like in the Civil War era, especially. It's literally just flour and water, and you hydrate flour and water, right? Which is like the basic ingredients for bread, and then you just dehydrate it. You bake it until it is cardboard, and that's hardtack.
Yes, but no, that's not water pie. Water pie is jelly.
Did you learn that from like a dude on TikTok where he makes like a bunch of food that's like from the 90s?
No, actually, I learned it from reading a lot.
Because that's how I figured out water pie exists.
Water pie sounds just so gross. I don't.
It is. That's why I was like, that sounds kind of familiar.
No, hardtack is something I read about. Like, hardtack is one of those things that's a favorite for fantasy travel writing or like I mentioned, rationing kind of type writing. So like in some ways you can tell more or less when a writer is more American versus when a writer is more British, because they'll use different mannerisms of writing, and hardtack is one of those indicators.
Ah, yes.
It's a weird indicator, but it is an indicator.
How dare you jump farther than me?
What? Oh, it's because
farther than I do.
my masteries. They're dangerous. Here we are.
Okay. It's meet Traherne at the camp. This is
Yes.
where we are. This
Yes.
is where I also need to be.
You read the letter,
Preference,
right?
yes.
Okay,
I
go!
read the letter. Look, I don't want to mess up again, okay? I've had enough of being that person.
Oh, man.
Your masteries are weak 361.
Damn fine work at Claw Island, soldier. We'll drink to Forgel's memory someday soon. By my whim.
Yes.
We're drink to Forgel's memory. Shut the front door.
I'm sure Folker would appreciate it, though.
Here we go. We're meeting the officials. Are they coming?
Hello.
Oh, they're coming.
Oh.
Well, there's one.
Oh, there it is.
There's another.
Izu Steel Strike.
A sneaky bird.
It's
I want to
Tengu.
be Burb. Why can't we play as Burb people?
They were scrapped as a concept, if I remember correctly.
What? Bruh.
For playable character, I mean.
Sadness.
Oh, I just wasn't far enough to the left.
Thank you all for coming. We're here because Claw Island proved the value of cooperation. Our pact has already achieved remarkable results. As the pact's leader, I am adopting the rank of Marshal. I'd also like to present my second in command, one of the heroes of Claw Island, who will bear the rank of Commander. To defeat Zaitan and cleanse Ore, the pact needs to go on the offensive. For that, we need a headquarters. I suggest the abandoned fortress on Terzetto Bay.
I know the place. Formidable, easily defensible, and right on Zaitan's doorstep. A solid decision, Marshal Traherne. The Vigil is with you.
It is a wise choice. The Priory will also follow you to the Pact's new headquarters and on into Ore.
No argument here, Marshal. It's a smart call. Count the Order of Whispers in as well.
Excellent. I'll begin preparing our new headquarters at the Terzetto site, which I have codenamed Fort Trinity. I look forward to seeing you all there.
That was Minerva's idea.
I'd like to speak with you.
I have the Order's pledge, but I don't believe I have their confidence. Please talk to Durn, Ifut, and Winnet. Help me define their concerns about me and the pack so I can assuage them.
I
Alrighty.
can talk to people.
A fortress, and right on Orr's doorstep, as it were. A bold move. I just hope it's an effective one. Do you have any serious concerns? Traherne has the knowledge we need, but will these soldiers and spies listen to him? It'll take charisma and a forceful personality to keep this pack together. I appreciate your candor.
He's got the charisma.
Establishing a fortress HQ is a smart move. Smarter than I'd expect from a non-military man like Traherne. If you have concerns, I'd like to hear them. Simply put, one victory doesn't win a war. Before I commit soldiers to serve under Traherne, I want to know he's capable of leading under fire. A fair point. Thanks. A fort, eh? Makes some sense, I suppose. Though I'd rather we handled this campaign less obviously. Sounds like you have some concerns. I'd like to hear them. Between you and me, alliances, especially this one, are fragile creatures. It was so difficult to assemble, I feared may be impossible to preserve. I see. Thank you for your honesty.
Of course, that comes from a human.
What? Have you spoken to the Order officials? If they have doubts, those doubts could prove fatal to the Pact, and to Tyria. They're all worried about your ability to lead this army into battle. As I feared, I cannot blame them for being wary of an untested general. In time, Zaitan will give me the chance to prove myself. I simply hope they don't lose faith in me before then. They'll see. You prove it each day, every day.
It does. He's been.
Kind of you to say so, but I fear more will be required to convince our allies. I just need the opportunity to show them I speak the language of war. I'll be there to help. Now, what's our next move? Now we speak to the smiths. I've gathered some of the finest armorers and weaponsmiths in Tyria. They can give pack soldiers the edge they need in ore. Who have you invited? Bagarth of the Norn, Occam of the Silvari, both masters of their craft. I've also brought in the Tengu, Izu Steelshrike. I have something special in mind for him. Sounds good. Let's go.
Except the Smiths rise to my challenge out of innate nobility, or at least pride.
Okay, yeah. There we go.
Thank you for coming. I'm Marshal Traherne, and I've invited each of you here because you are the finest smiths and crafters in all of Tyria. I'm forging a pact to deal with the Elder Dragons. The 3 major orders of Tyria have agreed to join, but we also need you and your skills.
It would be an honor to stand with you, Firstborn.
Your envoy already approached me with a similar offer, Marshal. I've decided to accept. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Ha! There's only one finest smith in Tyria, and you're looking at him. I stand ready to prove it.
Excellent. I have a list of potential projects. My quartermasters will make sure you have the tools and raw materials you need. Please begin at once.
Somebody, help me! The team studying Rancor Ruins was overwhelmed by the undead.
Oh,
no! Oh no!
What research team? Where? South, in the Rancor Ruins. Undead overwhelmed the dig site. So many. The team sent me to get help. They found something important. We can't let Zaitan claim it. Rancor Ruins, I'm on my way. And I shall meet you there. My experience in ore will be an asset. And this is my chance to allay some of the fears and concerns you've discovered. Excellent. I'll meet you at Rancor Ruins. Priory's up in arms! Alright. Hey, Tactician Art. I heard the commotion, Commander. What's the situation? We're going to rescue the research teams in Rancor Ruins. I hope you're bringing an entire platoon, or even a battalion. At least let me come along to protect you and Traherne. Not necessary. Just lock the door behind us. We'll be back soon. Will do. I told him to stay like a child after school. Lock the door. We'll be back.
Make sure to lock the door. We'll be back, honey.
Don't open up to strangers.
Don't talk to strangers.
I'll knock 3 times
There are
in
all
the
the
post.
flies. You'll find they're dead nearby.
I'm glad to see you. Something is definitely unnatural here. That miasma settled in shortly after we arrived. Fortunately, our allies sent help. Agent Zuri from the Order of Whispers and Crusader Afanan from the Vigil.
At your service, killing Orions is my purpose in life. But in the spirit of our newly forged union, this feels extra noble.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander. Take a good look. Once I get started, you won't see me coming or going.
Noted. Our objective is to locate a missing Priory team. Traherne, this is your mission. How do you want us to handle it?
By playing to our respective strengths. Zuri goes in to conduct stealth reconnaissance, while the rest of us take the main path through the ruins. We'll draw the attention of any Orions, and thin out their numbers as we proceed. Let's all rendezvous at the far end of the site.
I'm going stealthy. I'll report back as soon as I know anything.
Oh, my
On the contrary, Mithria goes in guns blazing.
Mithra's ready.
So I made some fatal mistakes.
You think?
Yeah, it's fine. Look, we killed them super easily. We're fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Ah,
3 is awesome.
come on. Did it freeze? No, it didn't. I just accidentally clicked that.
Might makes right.
I don't know how I feel about that comment.
Come on. Come on, Trigger. Trigger.
There you go.
Swiftly.
Those barricades won't hold for long. We have to move.
Yes. Yes.
That means we're headed in the right direction.
Oh wow, I'm getting yeeted all over the place.
And protect our people.
Owie!
Oh, this dude literally shoved me out the way and blew up the barrier! No! Must protect. Here they come. Come the zombies. Oh, did they not spawn yet?
I'm guessing we have to.
There's several of them over here. Yeah, there they are.
Never mind. We gotta go catch up to Boreal.
Might makes right.
Oh, there they are. Come here!
Oh, there they are.
I'm not scared.
Oh,
I'm a honey badger. Ah, yes, great.
Badgers are scary.
Owie. Why is it just straight up crate? Shouldn't they be risen crate? Do the crate one with Zaitan.
You'd think that.
I don't know. Crates are against everybody.
Crates really don't like anybody.
As much as I'd like a crate to be my friend. group of friends.
Okay, any more undead anywhere? Ah, there they are. There it is, risen crate. There you go. That's what I think the last crate were a glitch.
Are we glad to see you? Never seen a flood of Orions like that, and I've been doing this for years.
You're safe now. Stick close to us and we'll get you out of here intact.
What about our second team? They went ahead to secure a recent discovery right before the undead tide came in. They might still be alive.
I can confirm that. There are tracks leading into the caves. It's a defensible position, so the second team could be dug in there.
Then we're not leaving until we're sure, one way or the other. Spread out and protect the researchers. We're going on.
Alright. Alright, bet. Let's go.
Team soon. I've known some of those scholars since I joined. Found the entrance to the caverns. It's barricaded shut. I've got this. Stand back.
Yes, ma'am.
Where it's like, let me get my snout right up in there.
Haven't seen this yet. We can't afford to lose the second team, or the artifact they were hunting.
Piggies!
See, sneezed and everything got blown apart.
Oh, so that's what the scream was. It was you sneezing.
Nice.
Hey, over here! Help!
Over here!
Hey, over here!
Help!
Timing is impeccable.
Thank the alchemy you're here, and not a moment too soon. We really need to get you out of here right now. Of course! There's a way out to the south. I theorize it'll have fewer risen compared to the direction you just came from.
Stand by to withdraw. Commander, you lead the way. Keep together and stay on.
Oh, you're not allowed to go in the sneaky hole.
All these risen grubs. Why so many gosh darn grubs, Zaitan? You really couldn't do better than grubs? Maybe he's counting on phobias. Because I would not touch a grub.
I would refrain from it, yes.
I would just.
Just reminds me of that one skit. Have you ever killed a spider and not found the body?
Oh, yeah.
That skit's amazing.
It's dead, Dwight. No, it's not!
I like this.
This was supposed to be our way out.
The Orions funneled us here. They've showed disturbingly advanced tactics ever since we arrived.
Commander, to me. I need your opinion.
Just the
You
Asura
only have
walking in from the back screaming, "That was easy!" I love it.
Another dead end. Militarily, I'd say we're being funneled into a trap.
I've seen the Orions swarm and I've seen them lurk, but I've never seen them set traps. Are they capable of tactical thinking?
Oh, yes. I've seen them do exquisitely horrible things. If the Priory team found the artifact I suspect they found, it all makes sense.
They were looking for a dwarven tome. Why would Zaitan care so much about an ancient book of lore?
I believe it contains information about the last time the dragons rose. Its very existence proves they can be beaten back. Our enemy wants to keep that information from us.
How does the dragon even know about it? Zaitan doesn't strike me as much of a reader.
Zaitan knows everything its minions know. One of its corrupted servants, while alive or after death, must have seen the tome. Commander, to me, I believe I can get us out of this situation. but I'll need you to protect me while I do it.
We got you, Bean.
But I can summon the reinforcements we need to fight our way out. My minions will aid in our escape.
Oh, this one's kind of cute.
Buy me some time to prepare.
Traherne is just punching the sky.
That's a lot of minions.
Oh, okay.
You're a necromancer?
You didn't know? Seriously? He's been fighting with minions this whole time.
He's never once summoned a minion.
He has summoned several minions.
He has summoned so many minions.
Efficient. Excellent.
Not the Drake.
Not my fault. You never know, bruh. I'm sorry. I thought your minions were yours. His minions were yours, I should say. My apologies.
You're forgiven, Mithria. It's okay.
I just love that reaction though. You're a necromancer! What? It was just the dead air between him summoning minions and you just, you're a necromancer! Stay down, Hylic.
Swiftly.
Keep moving.
I'm just screeching like a bird here.
Oh, more
that's a lot of
grubs.
grubbies.
So many grubs.
I wonder if big grubs like these are capable of eating a person.
Probably.
Swiftly.
Maybe not whole, but they'd still eat them. Technically, tiny grubs can eat people too, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I know, but like, yeah. Who's all the way over there? See, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Big Z.
Welcome, Sapphire.
Something.
Trapped you here. Now you die here. The elements bow before me, and I bow before Citadel. He willed your death. He shall have it.
I was born to undo your master's work. If I must kill you to achieve that, so be it.
Wow, man, that dude must be fun at parties.
This must be really awkward. Just a necromancer fighting other necromancers.
Necromancer fight. Though I think this guy's technically an elementalist, right? I mean, he did say that the elements bow before him.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Then that means he's squishy! If my experience has taught me anything! Owie!
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Beat him up, he's super squishy!
He is quite squishy, actually.
Where the f did these actually people come from?
They're mine!
What? Okay then, we're just gonna act like that's normal.
Well done, Marshal Traherne. That and Ugly look nigh unstoppable, but you did it.
The Pact did it. Our combined efforts made this happen, just as we'll defeat Zaitan together. Hopefully, our chances of doing just that have been improved with the information contained inside the Dwarven Tome.
We can help you there. I'm fluent in Ancient Dwarf. Get us out of here and I'll work on that tome until it's completely translated.
Done. Zuri, please escort the research teams back to Concordia. Commander, you're with me.
Yes, Traherne?
Traherne is very confident for a person who does not think they're fit to be a leader.
Well done, Commander. But this is the first step in a long, perilous journey. From here on, things will get more difficult. I'm ready for whatever Zaitan has in store for us.
I know you've told me this, Z, but I'm still confused on why.
Yeah.
Next.
Traherne is nice. I like
Traherne is a good bean. Whew.
A better vest.
Alrighty.
How about
now we gotta move on the road again.
I can't wait to get on the road again.
Oof, there we go. There's a waypoint over here somewhere. Here it is. Yoink. Pythian Point. Look at these little cubs! Look at, they're so cute!
They're so cute!
Little baby leopards!
I wonder what happens if I threw an arrow in its face.
No!
Don't test me, I'll do it.
The mama's right here. Chill out.
Oh my
Look
gosh,
at the
that's so
babies.
The babies!
The babies, yeah.
Where's the babies? Alright, let's keep going. These leopards are Angie leopards.
I can see that.
Boing. Boing.
Ooh, waypoint.
Alright, we're headed down south.
Look at you flying around on a dragon, how dare. Bruh.
Huh?
Fighting it. I'll go this way. Stinky.
Durgan? We'll get a Durgan at some point, Mithria.
Me.
We'll get the Durgan.
Me.
Okay, yeeted off my raptor. It's not fair.
Yeah, because I think we're by a jumping puzzle. Alright, onwards!
Hold on, I was getting a point of interest.
Mount Maelstrom.
Mount
Weird way of
Maelstrom.
pronouncing it, but that's the official way of pronouncing it, I guess. Maelstrom is one of the very few Dutch words that's still used.
Yes.
In English, it's Maelstrom.
Yeah. It is an originally Dutch word, though.
Nice.
Just like mannequin is also an original Dutch word.
Mannequin is a creepy word, and you can't change my mind.
I know. We're creepy people.
If only you played Phasmo, where the mannequins move.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
You should play with us sometime.
Are you French?
Are you French? On the bright side, if you get a microphone, if you get a certain ghost, the ghost will screech at you through the microphone.
Nice.
I used to have a laptop that everybody was convinced was haunted. Because every time I was in voice chat with anybody, they would hear things that I would never be aware of. So
Like your own audio? Or?
So one time my friend recorded it just because I could never hear whatever they were talking about, right? And I played it back and it was like I was talking and then all of a sudden you hear it's like and I'm just like that was not me. Like that's not okay.
That does sound cursed. Oh, I'm not in your instance. Gosh darn it.
Haha, stink.
Well, I'm sorry. The game doesn't do this to me.
There's a waypoint down here. Ooh, what's this? It's a tree. Give me a tree.
Come here, be my friend.
Oh my gosh, I need one of those.
Angie Drake! Angie Drake! Oh, look at this. Platinum ore. Give me that. Are you an Angie worm?
Platinum.
Platinum is beautiful.
Diamonds and platinum. I find them, I flatten them.
Let me get this this waypoint. Ooh, a tree!
Okay, one down hand and I break was my diamond. Yes.
Give me waypoint. Give. Okay, now I can continue on my quest for this mission here. There's a little pauper out here. Juvenile Fernhound, you need to go back to your friends. Oh.
Doggy?
That's just my baby dog. That's just my baby dog. A risen juggernaut.
Oh,
get him!
Tiny, no more platinum ore.
Yeah, it's a champion. Oh, this is a lot of it. This is a lot of undead.
Do not accept. No, thank you.
Oh, hi.
Hello. I got you, Z. He's joining us for the story quests to help out. It's Malthosia. Owie! You suck!
Oh, and all of you die.
It hurts. It hurts so much.
I got you. Oh my god, all of you just up and died.
I tried to say.
Boreal is dead.
Yeah, Boreal is dead.
Ow! He just insta-killed me. Holy cow!
Yeah, right? I'm not crazy.
Jesus.
I can't heal!
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Oh, that fire hurt. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts.
This is a big boy champion. What the heck?
Be a champion that's actually a champion.
Ah! No!
We're just struggling to revive. Oh no! You can't have me, bro.
I'm dead.
Oh, I see. It ricochets your attacks back at you.
He's gonna heal up.
Ow.
Oh, it's too late for any of us.
I got my pet. My pet will save me.
You sure about that?
Yeah, because it's next to me. See, I told you.
I have my pet. It'll be fine. My pet will save me. Are you sure about that?
Yes, because I'm still alive and all of you are dead.
I live!
That's a veteran risen abomination.
Die! It's almost dead! Come on!
Woo!
Get roasted and toasted. Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, run! Run!
Ah. Get
dead.
murdered by my awesome bird powers.
Alright,
Yes!
let's go. Onwards!
Well, the heart was done, even though I didn't mean to do it. Alright.
Hey, XP is XP. Aleem's Penance. Oh my goodness, I'm still so far. Oh, there's a waypoint. Gimme. Get away from me, Raptor.
Their
Remember
buffers are
to
angry.
empty the contents of the chest before you click yes.
Field Guardian. What was down here again? I don't remember. Well, I'm not gonna be too concerned about it. I'm moving on!
Wait, ain't this where you fight Tequaddle?
Yes. Sparkfly Fen. What is this place? Oh,
It's been
God!
a while since I fought Tequaddle. Jeez.
Owie!
I didn't even know we were gonna fight the Quaddle.
We're not gonna fight the Quaddle! Ugh. Ugh.
Where the frickle are we going?
No, see, we're not fighting Tequaddle.
Are we fighting Tequaddle?
No!
No! Just angry nose everywhere. No! Where the heck did everybody go? I don't.
I am trying to make my. Ooh, why is this fence here?
Hey, we can just hang together.
There we go.
She went over this way.
Hey, Myth, you wanna hang out?
No.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. I'll hang out with you.
Yay!
I'm just trying to figure out where. Oh, she's behind us.
Yes, I'm right here.
My day of our conversation echoing through like the stream, and I just hear me go, "Why?" Just saying something, and then out of nowhere, "Oh, why is this fence here?"
I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I'm going back the way I came because I'm an idiot.
Oh, you missed me.
Ah, yes, geography. It'll kill you.
Yes. Never been my strong suit.
No.
I'm going up this
Actually, my
way.
weakest suit.
Mostly because it's different from the rest of things.
If there's anything I hate more than PE, it's geography.
I loved PE.
Oh, it's a separate space.
Also, math's pretty up there too, as far as things to hate go.
Oh my god, Zevram, no! No, bad Zevram.
Wait, what?
Bad Severin. Bad.
Zevram is like, hey, you fighting Tequaddle?
He's like,
I found
Tequaddle's
it!
my favorite.
I sense Tequaddle being fought.
I wanna fight Tequaddle.
To be fair, it's a fun fight.
How many times do you need to say his name in a row in order to summon him? It's like Beetlejuice? Okay, so that doesn't work.
I've been looking forward to meeting you, Commander. I told Traherne I needed the big guns for this mission, and here you are. Welcome to the party.
Demolition is serious work, soldier. But there's nothing wrong with enjoying your work. So, what are we lighting up today?
Explosions!
That's the spirit. Like I always tell my wife, Sierra, any lump can hack bad guys to death, but it takes skill and style to turn them into craters and dust. Our preliminary targets are 3 Orient towers that are flooding the region with undead nasties. We can't hold this area until we stop the influx. I'll handle the explosives. Your job is to get me to the targets and keep the enemy off me while I plant the charges. Then we drop back, settle in, and enjoy this spectacle pyrotechnical.
Ah yes, escort missions.
Yes.
I like this guy. He's
Move.
fun.
I love shark-conditioned animals. Nothing phases them. Explosions, massacres, rude language.
Legions is trained for war, from the Paradise Looter down to the lowliest pack animal.
Easy there, Iron Pants. Meant it as a compliment.
Iron pants.
Oh, this Marmox is moving.
Right?
On the mend.
It's moving even faster now. Where are we going?
Even the Marmox is like, I'll fight.
It even attacks things.
What the Marmox doing?
What the Marmox doing?
This Marmox doesn't take no for an answer.
Move. You gotta move.
Yeah. Innocence game. Bruh.
Portaquaddle.
I mean, it's undead, so
technically it's dying twice.
Tequaddle, dragon stuff twice.
Marmox had some cave bats to fight.
And tried to die in style for the second one.
Wrong way. Biggest thumbnail cutting ever.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, it makes more sense if you've actually fought it, but yeah. That's accurate.
Thankies.
Oh, this is a tower? Okay.
What do we have to do? Oh, he's setting the bombs.
He's gonna go boom boom. He's gonna go boom boom. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's a big boy.
No, well, he's a dead boy. We still got all your limbs? Alright, perfect. No, your arm was blown off. Well, we gotta continue anyways.
You didn't need that, right?
The show must go on.
Need that, right?
You weren't using it anyways.
I'm glad at least someone appreciates my poor attempts at humor.
I'm dying.
Secondary target.
Oh, more
Sweet,
sticks.
yes.
We go from here.
The fuse is lit. Not literally. There's another tower, but we have to go through the cave to get there. Let's go.
Oh.
Oh.
Explosions.
Back through the cape, bruh. Why didn't we just go to get that one first?
Still can't believe the heck in
Because
Well, I mean, technically, we would have had to go through the caves anyways.
Yeah. But why are we going back through the cave?
That's what I'm saying, though. If we have to go through the caves to reach either side, we would have had to do it even if we went to the other one first.
Ew, the risen spiders!
They're so gross. Yeah, major arachnophobia warning for this episode for sure. There's been spiders everywhere.
Major arachnophobia warning for this game in general. There's a bunch of spiders just regardless of where you go.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine an arachnophobe playing this. They'd just be like, ah!
Well, Z's an arachnophobe. She handles it pretty okay.
Oh, she is!
He
Oh
is.
my god, I forgot.
Yeah.
The thing is,
oh no!
you get to murder them here. You get to fearlessly murder them here, and that does help, I think.
Yeah.
Well, you get to murder them. I wouldn't say it's fearless.
Oh, Posey!
No.
Doesn't help. Okay, sure.
It's okay, Z. We're here.
I remember that.
How much would I have to pay you to play Grounded?
Oh no, no!
No.
Mithria, never.
That is cruel and unusual punishment.
Grounded is. Oof.
Dude, I'm not a major arachnophobe, and even I won't play grounded.
I don't want to think about it. I don't want to put price on my sanity.
I'd play grounded with you.
I wish I had grounded, because honestly, grounded's kind of fun.
Basically, Z, you get shrunk down to a micro scale and you have to survive in the backyard.
It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids,
and
but the
there's
deadliest
spiders
things there are spiders.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my
Like
god,
if you,
no.
If you combine raft with a shrink ray and a back garden.
It's
Oh,
literally
RNG,
just your
no.
back garden, but it's also all the shit that lives in your back garden.
Yeah, pretty much. I do not like Satisfactory, the game Satisfactory, has an arachnophobia mode where all the spiders in the game get replaced with cute cat images in 2D.
Instead, they turn into giant floating blobs, which are not as friendly, I guess.
No, they turn into giant cat pictures.
That's adorable.
Yes!
I thought they turned into giant blob things.
No, they have arachnophobia mode and it's just, they turn into cat pictures.
I think there's an arachnophobia unlock for Skyrim where all the spiders turn into orcas or bears or something.
A lot more games are being cognizant of arachnophobia. So,
And
I
then
mean,
there's grounded where it's just like arachnophobia. What arachnophobia?
well, you gotta keep in mind that spiders are very.
For grounded, but last time I looked at it, it just gets rid of the spider's legs.
That's even worse.
So it's just a giant floating blob. That's what it is. Essentially.
That's like trying to kill a spider and it's still alive.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Oh dang, they're rising out of the ocean.
Yeah.
Dude.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Uh-oh, sticky.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Literally in this case, because they're rotting corpses.
Ah, rat!
Murder.
Oh, there's more.
Let me smash.
Let me smash.
Becky.
Becky. Have you seen like the other versions of that meme? Oh my god, they're so funny. They're so funny.
There's a whole anthology of this video.
Becky, let me smash.
We made it.
I got you, Blue.
I got
Now
you.
that's a
Do you
fireworks
want
show.
some yellow?
That was only a warm-up, though. Things are about to get really interesting. The next target is a huge Orient bone ship that's polluting the waters of the Meyer Sea. It's a big job. If we use normal explosives, we'd need to fill the ship's hold with them just to make a dent. Very impractical. That hulk is going to require some serious flash and bang. I've got a line on 2 high-performance combustibles we can use. Since you outranked me, let me defer to your choice of explosives. We'll send that tub to the bottom of the sea. I'll give you a full briefing when you're ready.
One
No.
stick, need stick, give me stick,
One boom or another boom?
There's 2 choices of booms. So much for the Orion beachhead. We'll need serious firepower for our next mission. Like I'm always telling Sierra, the best defense is to blow the enemy into fragments. Is Sierra with the pack too? She's a medic, so she's on the front lines every day. She'd rather be teaching back in Radasum, but there's a war on, so we've both answered the call. She sounds great, but we need to start our next mission. We can get what we need from an unfriendly source or a friendly one. There's an Inquest lab nearby, as well as my old mentor Zop's crew. Either should have what we need. I need more details. No problem, what do you need to know? What does the Inquest crew have for us? Their work on bomb prototypes parallels my own. They have more resources, so they've made more progress. I'm confident they have something we can use. I have another question. What does Zop's crew have for us? They've been researching the interior of Mount Maelstrom, where they've harvested and captured geothermal energies in a device that I can adapt to our purposes. So what do you guys want to do? You want to go into a volcano with some destroyers, or you want to go after some Inquest?
Steal from the thieves.
Let's do Inquest.
Okay. Let's take what we need from the Inquest.
Inquests are bad guys.
Those bad guys.
Yeah, so we steal from the bad guys and use it to kill even more bad guys. It's win-win.
Exactly! Multi-purpose.
The Inquest are just bigger assholes about it.
Oh hey! I got another dungeon.
When has that ever stopped us?
Air has fled
Just
north.
Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna destroy these Skrit and we're
to the honor of the
like,
waves. Hail, mighty hero! I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm afraid that Erste Galkin has been in a dark mood as of late. Apparently her recent meeting with Zoja had affected her badly, and I, and others, are afraid she plans to do something rash, to go out as a hero. I have heard this from Kaith, who has been following the Norn upwards into Frostgorge Sound. There a great sanctuary ship of the Kodan, the honor of the waves, is floundering, as a result of the attacks of Jormag's minions. Both Kaith and I fear that Air is looking for a battle too big for herself, and I said that you would catch up with them to help Air. Please attend to this at your earliest convenience. Your Herald. Air! No! Bad! Just slaps hand. Get out of there.
Like she's reaching for some cookies and you slap her hand like, no!
There's just going straight up to Zuko trying to fight for her honor.
I'm gonna ask my mom if she can bring me some cookies. I'm dying.
Cookie time.
Oh,
All
hey,
right.
look, it's Quaddle.
We have to head back to Mount Maelstrom, so we're going back to the Govoran Waypoint.
Hey, do you guys want to go fight Tentacle to Quaddle?
I don't think it's even up yet.
The key word is yet.
Yet. Well, the key word with any raid or world boss is yet.
Exactly.
Because it will get there. It will get there. It's just a matter of when.
Exactly.
Not if. When.
Alright, where are we going?
We are going... hold on. Southeast.
Southwest.
Southeast.
Going into my Maelstrom.
Yeah, we're gonna be going into Mount Maelstrom. I think that's where the Inquest lab is. Which I should have guessed when they mentioned the other crew working in Mount Maelstrom, which is my doing, admittedly.
Okay, Z.
Not a problem, Z. Thank you for joining us on this story trip.
And dungeon trip.
And dungeon trip.
The champion risen juggernaut y'all were dying to is back up.
Yeah, well, we're on our way to something greater.
I kind of want to get you know what I want.
Wait, Z, is Tequato actually up?
I don't know. Probably soon, but I don't have the energy to break my head over what the next map squad is gonna do with Tequaddle. Cause you really do need a map squad for it. And when the map squad's not working together, it just sucks.
At least it's not as bad as Shatterer.
Yeah, Shatterer and Tequaddle both are like the more cooperative type of world bosses.
I did it!
But Shatterer is definitely the more difficult one.
Shatterer really know what to do with Shatter other than just fire all my arrows at it.
And then there's the Great Jungle Worm in a league of its own.
Oh, dude, I've still to this day have not been a part of a successful meta for that.
I've been part of a successful metaphor once.
I think I got to
Like
kill
my
one
first 2 or
head,
3 years.
and that was it. And it was a tough fight too. All 3 heads were being fought by full squads, and it just didn't happen.
It's basically like Octovine before Octovine.
I still kind of.
Where y'all going? I'm here.
Okay, Boreal, we get it, but we're still going, so chill.
Supersonic racing, we get it. Go.
Supersonic Racer!
There's still a guild that fully organizes it. That's crazy.
Green Hill Zone.
Sometimes it feels strange to me that like old metas like that are still run, but at the same time, I'm glad that they are. I'm glad they are.
I'm part of Probably still runs it every now and then. If they do their usual, like occasional trek throughout the entire map.
Oh, is that a waypoint? Come here, waypoint. There it is. Yoink.
Abandoned me. Alright.
Can I have a pet basilisk, please?
No.
Oh.
A pet what?
But I wanna.
But you won't.
But I wanna. Oh, me, why can't I have a basilisk?
Defeat the Keeper of Light. I don't want
I'll
to.
take good care of it.
Oh, that takes you to the super pretty jumping puzzle.
That's okay. I can live. I can live without it. I don't
Well,
like
yeah,
jumping
but it's still
puzzles
nice
anyway. I don't like
with
jumping puzzles. No.
You with the Metro Police the.
Oh yeah, so Z and I have this pair of characters, Jif the Tinker and Rissa, and they're private investigators, and they're like super campy, like old styles 80s detective investigators.
Hawaii 5-0.
They're amazing. Oh, and they're sisters, but they don't know it.
Whoa, you alright? You just met
Oh,
your
we'll
first
get into that
bounding
later.
line, but it won't be the last. They bring
Anyway.
the whole base with them. They launch into the air and explode when triggered, intended to maximize the number of victims. I hardly need to tell you this, but they hurt. We'll have to watch our step. Luckily, I know what to look for. The inquest is tricky, but you cannot plant mines without digging a few holes. Dirt mounds are usually a dead giveaway. Give them a wide berth. Fortunately, there aren't many guards. They must figure no one's crazy enough to cross the minefield. They don't know how wrong they are.
Oh, but I'm a big ass char. Oh, actually, this actually isn't too hard.
Oh, yeah, just a oop.
Ow.
And as we say that, the people behind us just stepping all over the mounds.
No, my pet stepped on one.
Yeah, it's that.
ZY!
Betrayal.
Oh shit.
That's it, pet. You're no longer flying anywhere. I'll absorb you.
I'll absorb you.
Ah!
Oh god, I got bounced.
Meepa, what?
I didn't even touch it! It's like a phantom mine. What do you want me to do?
But you did, though.
I didn't know. Get the inquest.
Yeah.
No,
Gonna do a
actually.
bird smash.
Okay, so the way in must be down. Yup. That's a lot of turrets.
Now we.
Might makes right.
Eat Sanchez.
Stop with the heckin' condition spam!
That's my job.
Why can't I poison the turret?
It's an object, not a person.
What are you poisoning?
You can bleed
the turrets.
But turrets
I thought
don't
that was
bleed. How do
obvious.
you poison something that's a solid object?
Maybe it's just bleeding oil.
Yeah.
You ever think of that?
Suspicious crates!
Secure the explosives!
Emily!
Phone ship won't know what hit it, and not just because it lacks the requisite sentience. I'll keep it with me and... Uh-oh. I hear trouble coming our way.
Come on, Dawn!
Bomb. And not the kind we wanted. Get back.
Get back! Oh, they're coming behind us!
Get him!
Stinky thieves.
Halt!
Oh, those are a lot of golems. How about no?
Nice.
Wait until I tell Sierra that we beat mines, guards, and volcano-like heat to make the inquest work for us for a change. Best not to linger, though. The longer we stay, the more time they'll have to throw something really dangerous at us.
I'm not doubting you, but it's hard to believe that tiny trinket will be enough to sink a bone ship.
Fret not, my friend. Trust me, this is exactly what we need. Before we're done, it'll be raining bone chunks all over the Mire Sea. I'll meet you there as soon as I've finished prepping the device. Watch your step on the way out. Still plenty of live mines about.
Gotcha.
I'll have to introduce you to Sarah. You'd like her. She's a packed soldier, too. Yeah, medic. That's why we make such a great pair. I blow up our enemies.
Yes, the game
she
knew
patches
as
up
well.
our allies.
This is a short one.
Something tells me
Like,
Ton won't be around for long.
Spoilers, Z gang. Enough of your stupid spoilers.
I don't know, whenever anybody in any game or any story just extensively starts talking about who they love, I just automatically go, yeah, you're dying.
Yeah, that's a death flag.
That's a death flag.
Porgal!
Yeah,
I landed in water.
Never really talked about who you love. Oh wait, no, yes, you did. Never mind. Yeah, because he's like, my family died, and I'm like, okay.
Wow, man. You insensitive.
Well, I don't want to hear about his family all the time. Yeah, I get they died, but damn.
I lost my wife and child. And Mithra's over here like, yes, I get it. Oh my god.
Get it? Oh my god. You're so
Cool
dramatic.
story, bro. Can we move on?
My family's dead. I missed the part where that was my problem.
Exactly.
Just full on, why don't you cry about it?
That was my Oh, you got reef skulks on your booty.
I don't care. It can be angry.
I don't give a frick. I don't give a damn baked potato. Oh, damn, I almost got it. Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
waypoint though. But waypoint. Oh.
Bro, you
Boris, just come!
I got the waypoint.
Oh wow, that looks like a kraken.
Release the
Quacking.
kraken. Quacking.
Quacking.
Ready when you are, Ton. After all we went through to get this, I can't wait to see it explode.
Yes!
Then you're in for a treat. We have an unobstructed view of the target from here. Now we simply need to plant the bomb, get clear, and flip the switch. Not that simple means easy. Floating mines surround the ship, the waters are thick with undead sharks, and we're in crate territory. These packed soldiers are here to help protect the detonator, but you and I still have to do all the heavy lifting. Or, to be accurate, the heavy swimming. Let's hit the water. The sooner we're done splashing around, the sooner we see that bone ship go boom.
Let's
Alright.
get it.
Let's
Get this
it.
bread.
Oh, that's lot of mines.
And they swim.
Mines?
Those
Yes.
are mine.
Can I shoot him?
I think.
Sure.
No.
You can try.
No.
That's
I
a lot of
cannot.
risen. Are these mines swimming towards me? Don't you dare.
God, imagine if they actually swam towards you, though.
I would not be surprised, honestly. With my luck. Well, that is a big bone ship. What is that under it?
What is that beneath it?
I think that's an inquest lab.
Ow! Fuck, the mine's hurt.
Oh dang, that is an inquest lab.
Clear out the sharks. Here they come.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
a
gi-
big boy. Big shark.
Oh yeah, you wanna taste of
Oh, they all noticed me at the same time. Ah, I'm instantly murdered. Ah! Ah!
Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up!
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
Ah! They're baby ended sharks!
Huh.
Baby shark.
No,
Oh.
absolutely shut. Just shut.
Meepa, you okay?
I'm okay.
Ah, yeah, you're fine, you're fine.
Alright, let's get out. Let's go. Ship's
Tom
gonna
is
blow.
okay, though. Oh, we did it?
Yes, we did it. We just need to get out of here.
Fizzle.
Oh my god. So many mines.
That is a lot.
Oh, your poor
Shark
pet.
him.
Shark's like, I'm just gonna eat this real quick.
Ooh, a snack. Boom.
Shark bait. Wow.
Bubbles, bubbles, I love bubbles. Hey, where y'all go?
We had to go.
We left.
All left in the water.
Hold on to your ears,
How did I
everyone.
leave?
This
What?
is going to be my masterpiece. Wait,
How?
something's wrong. The detonator is showing red. The connections were perfect. Something must be knocked out of position.
Wait, can I just enter instance now?
Sir,
Is
we
that-
have
is that
crate
how that
inbound.
works?
Closing fast. And they look like they mean business.
No, it's not.
All right.
Oh, you
Who's in
left the
charge of ship?
instance.
You keep the crate off the
Apparently, yes.
detonator.
I don't like
dang
leaving
it.
No, I
you
just got
unprotected.
kicked from the instance.
Between the
pretty
crate
much.
and the sharks,
I can handle the
I
cartilaginous
may have
cretins
DC'd
that
or
are still
something.
out there.
I don't know.
And the crate are focused on this
Like, I
position.
was
They won't
right
even notice
behind
me.
you.
That ship has to go down. I'll
Yeah,
signal
I'll
when
do
the
this on
bomb
my
is
own.
ready and I'm clear. When the detonator goes green,
Because I
throw the
can't
switch
join
and
your
enjoy the
instance
show.
anymore.
Alright, we gotta defend the detonator.
Gotta
Oh,
beat
great.
up the crate.
Apparently he got kicked somehow.
Yeah.
He might have gotten disconnected. That seems to be quite common with him in dungeons and
Yeah,
instances.
and
Yeah, I
the
don't
game.
I'm now doing it on my own. It's fine.
I just want to say, between like the 3 or 4 of us, or 5 or whatever, at least 2 of us could go with Dawn.
Well, you're supposed to be able to do this on your own. So the
Yeah,
story
you
doesn't
can.
really go along with, oh, you have other players out of your purpose.
A lot of crate.
Blood in the water. I don't know what that is, but okay, give me that.
Me neither. What the heck? It's an ornate
And a
rust
rusty
key.
I don't know what this is for.
Hmm. It's a mystery.
Zoinks!
That's a lot of sharks after me. I do not appreciate that.
It's a lot of crate.
charges. Now!
No!
I didn't see no signal. What you mean?
Oh no.
Rain should have been back by now. Let's swim out there and see if we can spot it.
Yeah, you blew him up, you bastard!
Yep.
We're gonna find him dead.
Oh no, I'm doing a Meepa. That's so many sharks, no!
I'm trying to play the game. My cat's just over here licking my hand like, yeah.
Ton! He's dead. I was sure he signaled us. Was the explosion bigger than he expected? We have to report this. You head back to shore. I'll bring in Tom.
Rip. Rip, Tom.
Don't wait, we don't have any more time. I'm gonna eat your face. Crusader Yui Ninja thing. You dumbass. How dare you?
Mithra
How
angry.
dare you, violence.
I have a feeling he's gonna die.
I'm gonna shove your head into this frickin' zombie-filled water, you stinking, stupid person.
I just love her first reaction to that. It's just, I'm gonna eat your face for that.
I will resurrect you as an
Immediate reaction of violence.
Alright, we gotta head over to Merkvale. And continue on our journey. Oh, Boreal is...
How about you wait for me?
Boreal's breaking the bone ship.
Oh, you're still in the instance? Never
I'm in my own instance because I couldn't rejoin yours. I'm trying to keep up here.
Alright. Well, they need to run over anyways.
I need to defend the detonator.
Most other people in that
Oh
sort of
no,
situation.
see!
Oh no, he's dead. That's so sad. Freaking Mithria in that situation. I'm gonna eat your face.
What? She was all like, "Oh, I'm sure he signaled us, but we didn't see shit." Like, bruh.
Right.
I didn't
Angie
see
myth.
no thumbs up from the water. What are you talking about?
Angie myth.
I didn't see no signal. Why you lying?
Well,
Why
maybe
you always lying?
maybe it was referring to the
Why
thumbs
you
up we
always
had in the lava dungeon.
Stop lying. Okay, I'm good.
That
Oh,
was
wow,
the
that's a
signal. You're
pretty
3
hidden
hours
dragon.
too late.
That
Or
was
not
the signal.
dragon,
You're
raptor.
3 hours too late. Alright, where are we going? Merkville.
Yeah, we're at Merkvale. And then we're just gonna sit here and wait for a moment. While Boreas finishes his
points
things.
of interest that are in the area.
I'm gonna finish training my skill points.
By the way,
Ghost.
Tom is invisible for me right now, and I don't appreciate it.
Oh, rip.
That's pretty stinky.
Uh-oh, stinky.
I know, stinky.
Yeah, I crit. How about it?
You always lying. Stop freaking lying. Stink.
Can you spawn any faster, Craig? Thank you.
No, heck you.
Rip Ton boy. Now we're gonna have to tell Sierra what happened to Tom.
Hey,
assuming we ever actually meet her.
He's not dead yet. How about I save him?
Sure, you're welcome to
only.
try.
Sure.
I just realized my raptor now looks kind of like an eggplant.
You be looking like an eggplant, though. Oh yeah, Syria will, yeah, she'll not be happy.
I don't think I've ever had eggplant. I know I've had zucchini. I like zucchini.
Eggplant is okay.
I haven't had eggplant.
Eggplant is okay.
It's not a common vegetable in my experience, or like in the experience of my culinary growth. What I grew up with, essentially. Let me check out these dyes while we're all sitting here. I have so many dice.
Eggplant raptor.
A darkness raptor. Look at that.
Darkness.
Darkness.
Or maybe brilliant purple raptor.
No, he's dead.
Oh, no, it's almost like we didn't know that.
Poor thing.
Yeah, because it was the bench that was all like, oh, do it now. And I'm like, but I don't wanna.
Yes, Ton's dead. Here, have some loot.
You have some money for your trauma.
May I offer you some loot in these trying times?
May I offer you some money so you don't cry?
So now I need to go to Fort Trinity.
We're headed to Fort Trinity. So we gotta cut through here, head back into the Straits of Devastation.
I'm not here yet, brother. Well, fine then. I will.
Jeez, that's far away. Hold on.
Well, it's okay. We'll sit here.
Waiting for you.
It's like they're literally
Is it in
trying
Maelstrom
to pay
or
you.
is it in Sparkfly Fen?
It's in Straits of Devastation.
It's like they're literally trying to pay you to just keep quiet.
So neither.
You gotta go here.
Oh.
Gotta go to Merkville.
Oh.
Or Merkvale.
I don't have that.
Oh.
Well, you better run for it.
You better get your butt over here.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
He's like, you will soon.
You didn't get any waypoints that were near there?
Yo.
No.
Yo, I'm a char. How is my raptor the same size as Zarina?
You might be a
Zarina
tiny
be
char.
small. Zarina be small.
Yeah, Serena is
I
on
have
the
high ground.
Serena's on the smaller side. I don't know what you're seeing.
Yeah, like, my raptor is
Oh.
very close to the same size as her.
Salt? Do I sense the salt?
It's over, Mel. I have the high ground.
Salt? Who's
You
salty?
underestimate my power.
Oh, there's a lot of lava.
Oh, he's crossing over the volcano.
This is the quickest route.
I didn't realize you were that far.
Yeah, he's like back where the instance was.
Yeah.
Pull up terrain. Pull up terrain.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn
Turn
around.
around. Turn around.
Your destination is on
It's
your
on
left.
the left.
I forgot I have this chameleon boy. Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Make a U-turn. Make a U-turn.
My cousin would love this raptor.
It's such a derp.
Oh,
He's a chameleon raptor.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Chameleon. You come and go. You come and go.
I like how when the raptor does a little shake, you just look at him like, dude, the hell?
Why?
Bruh. Bruh.
You just look at him like, bruh.
Bruh.
Oh, you got the chameleon raptor.
I do have the chameleon raptor.
Looks kind of funky with the purple.
Well, I mean, chameleons are usually tropical animals.
True.
Ooh, shiny ore. No, no time.
Mine's just all glittery and
Focus! Focus!
Focus, you stinker! Squirrel! Squirrel!
There he is.
Squirrel where?
Behind us?
Pull me in, coach.
stinky.
Hey! 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 Listen!
Hey! Listen!
I think this is the last 70 instance, but I've said this kind of thing before and I've been completely wrong, so probably not.
Commander, good to see you. Marshal Traherne is waiting.
The crate orb we recovered is
Traherne.
fascinating. It literally prevents the dead from rising again.
I wish we had 100 of them. How does it work? Can we replicate it?
Not so far. The only thing we know for sure is that it's steeped in powerful magic.
As long as it works, we can figure out why it works when the war is over.
Oh yeah!
Doesn't seem very smart.
Why aren't the Asura gates functional?
I'm sorry, Marshal. We can't seem to isolate the problem.
It could be our proximity to ore. Or maybe we've got a saboteur.
This is critical.
That rhymes.
Without those gates, we're cut off from any reinforcements. Greetings, Commander. I was sorry to hear about Ton. He was a huge asset, and much admired.
Thank you, sir. The mission was a success, but that's small comfort to his loved ones. Or me. Ton was my partner, so I take full responsibility. That said, I see you've done well. Fort Trinity is certainly formidable, and from all the activity, I'd say it's growing even stronger.
It better be. We've seen a huge increase in undead activity while we've been constructing our defenses. I believe a major attack is imminent. All the signs are there. Our outermost defenses have suffered a series of probing attacks, and we've lost several long-range scouts. We recovered a powerful magical orb from the depths, and we have Ton's best explosives. But there have been some disturbing glitches in communication. Fort Trinity is not yet secure. Worst of all, our Asura gates are not functioning, and nobody can tell me why. Magical or mechanical failure, saboteurs, it's all very disturbing. I want you to double-check our defenses, starting with the lumber camp. They've lost a lot of workers, and we need that timber. You take
It's going
point.
down.
Oh,
I'm yelling timber.
oh my gosh. Cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice? That's not wine.
Cranberry juice is delicious.
It is.
It really is.
We're behind schedule.
And I will fight
Traherne needs
anyone
more
who
lumber
tries
to
to say
strengthen our
otherwise.
fortifications.
The last logging party we sent out is still missing. We have no idea what happened to them.
I have an axe.
Until we do, we can't risk sending any more.
All right. Organize a search party to find the missing loggers.
Oh, shit.
I love how every time Mithria screeches, it just cuts her off. Discord's just like, nope.
No screeching.
No screeching. Oh, Rip Z went the wrong way.
Sucker.
So
It
long,
always sounds
sucker.
like the screech is accompanied by a surprising punch in the face, too.
Funny, funny. We need that lumber, you stinky zombies. Oh my gosh, you really went the wrong way. Jeez.
It's okay, she's here. Cavalries have arrived.
Just love cavalry is just
Cavalry's
one
here.
person.
Just love cavalry's here.
Secure the gate before they overrun the fort.
The gate. The gate?
If I get that feeling,
The
like
gate.
Yeah, you mean the gate that's broken?
No.
I'm hearing a lot of yelling.
Yeah. There's a reason.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
It's like, oh yes, thank you for helping us. We need to secure the gate. Just yelling in the background.
This means war!
Fort Trinity actively burning.
They lured us out. Here come more!
He's running more?
This one. Kill.
Go again.
Wasn't there an explanation for why they say damn their eyes?
Yeah, I've always wondered that.
I remember there being a specific explanation for this, and it had cultural significance, and I can't remember why.
Like, I know it's an old-timey thing people used to say way back during, like, Shakespeare times, but other than that...
Probably something eyes are windows to the soul. I don't know. Oh, that's a lot of giants. Bro, that's a lot of giants.
We can take them.
Bro, that's a lot of giants.
That's a lot of giants, brother.
Yeah, man, we can take them. Come on, let's go.
I've seen bigger.
Leave us and seal that gate.
No! No! I don't want to leave you.
Well, you
Come
know,
back.
we're gonna kill him. How about that?
I'm sorry, guys.
Easy.
We have to seal it.
No. I'm here.
We can handle these.
Yeah, we can handle this.
By ourselves.
It's all good.
We
It's
can
all
do
good.
it. All good. Don't worry about it.
You guys legit gonna fight these giants right now?
We're legit fighting the giants right now. Try and stop it.
Try and stop me, brother.
You want to close the gates or no? Watch me.
Watch me.
Oh, rip, they're all dying.
No!
GG. Alright, come on.
Like I said, we can handle it.
Yeah, I told you. We could do it. You didn't. That's not for you.
Well, the game demands we seal them outside, so...
Well, yeah, but now they're not gonna die.
You don't know that.
Yeah, because we killed them all.
Yeah, see, they're fine.
See, they're fine.
There's just the
There's
bodies
nothing.
there.
There's one, but other than that...
Mother, forgive
Oh, the ducks! The ducks, get them!
Your mother is like miles away right now.
Oh no! They're crying!
Oh, and they got the quaggin.
They got the quaggins!
They got the beans!
How dare you!
Are you gonna eat Zaitan's face too?
Yes!
No. This is probably full of maggots and nastiness. Let's not.
How do you know my face is not full of maggots?
Because you're not an undead, are you?
Oh.
Am I?
Oh.
What is that?
I don't know. Oh, that's a bone ship.
It is.
Oh shit!
Freaking Order of Whispers person just standing there like, everything's fine.
Oh, your own shit, Batman.
Oh ship!
Oh, ship!
Fire the cannons!
Gun?
Fire the cannons! I see Tequaddle's li- No!
What? Did you say Tequaddle?
Tequaddle?
Are we fighting Tequaddle?
I was gonna say Tequaddle's lieutenants, but I meant Zaitan's lieutenants. They're in the sky.
Tequaddle?
You can see them fighting the airships.
Yo!
I want to be on the airship.
Man, so cool.
I want to be up there. I'm gonna
You
shoot me in
can't.
the eye.
You can't though.
But I want it.
Put me in the cannon. Put me in the cannon.
Put me in the
Oh
cannon,
my
fuck
God.
me in the sky. I'll land on the back of the dragon. I wish.
Just fire me
Ooh.
as a projectile out of the cannon.
Uh-oh, things are getting stinky.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Hey, is that the Tequaddle?
No.
I mean...
Oh god! Oh god! Run! Run!
Nah, man, we can handle this.
Oh, yeah, no, this is fine.
We can handle this. We're handling
How
that.
much for
I'm
slowing
too
ourselves
squishy
in?
for that. Sorry.
Fine.
I'll leave you guys locked
Too
out.
squishy for that. Sorry.
Bye.
Dude, I'm a scourge. I'm squishy too. We're handling this.
Alright,
You'll
well,
never
I
take
wonder
me
if this will
alive.
honestly work, so here we go. It worked.
Malfunctioning gates.
Wait,
Well,
did it just
Oh,
port us
no.
to the other
That we
side?
could
Those
just
purples?
you say that
No,
we
those
could
are
just have
tents.
teleported outside.
Oh
the corner.
god, there's more!
Yeah, because the gates are malfunctioning.
Well, they're just friggin' popping out the ground like turnips at this point.
No time to lose. We need to secure the underwater gate.
Oh! You mean to tell me they're coming in from the water?
Unhappy.
Do a heck and flip.
flying.
Do a heck and flip.
Oh no.
Dragon is a backflip in the air.
Eh. No, don't you chill me.
We gotta time
Don't
this. We
you
gotta time
chill
this.
me.
We gotta do it together. And a 3, and a 2, and a 1. And a...
Might makes right.
It's one of those time ones. It's like a nuke. Let's go.
Stinky water.
With
Head to the
massive holes
Asura
that a
gates.
wizard could probably fit through.
Hi, Pack Scholar. Bye, Pack
He's just
Scholar.
waving at us. Just like, hey, something.
The enemy has the orbs. No.
Not the orbs, not the MacGuffins.
This is like Vault Breacher all over again.
Oh no!
Not the Vault Breacher.
Here's me
When
on the
the
other
other
side of the
team
map.
is
Wait for
Vault
it.
They
Breacher.
had the orb. They looked like pack soldiers, but then they changed. By the time I realized they were using illusions, it was too late.
How do you
Oh,
fall for that
no.
stuff?
We'll lose them and the orb. We need explosives to get through.
How dare you?
Well, the
We
moment
have saboteurs.
when
There's a
you greet
bomb.
someone,
Get a bomb.
when you greet someone, and you're like, "Hi, how's your day?" and they're like,
Hey, give me bomb. Shut up and give me bomb.
Give me bomb. There we go.
Why
I
can't
got it.
grab a bomb?
I got it.
Bomb.
But I want the bomb. Mom
I
said
want
it's my
the
turn to have the
bomb.
bomb.
I want to turn into
It's a very harmless bomb, that one.
Your walls, your fortress, and your Asura gates belong to us.
Who are
To
you?
us.
No! Don't
Literally. Who are you?
That.
Where's the orb?
Behind the gate, hold on.
Where's the orb? I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Ah!
Go! Roll!
I'm going.
Drop and roll!
Stop, drop, and roll. Hey, a portal. Oop.
Take this.
And then everything suddenly
Hey,
turns a
The
shade
dragon
less
just flies
green.
over.
You turned off the stinky. Well done.
Ah, oh my god, you did turn off the stinky.
Let's
Breathe
take
again.
it back. Push them out.
When the Durgan gonna come down and try and fight me?
Right. That'd make
I
this
wanna fight
sequence so
another
much
dragon
better.
and prove my worth as a dragon slayer.
If you play a guardian, there is a specialization called
There's a
Dragon Hunter.
specialization called Dragon Slayer, yeah.
Dragon
Oh.
Hunter, not Dragon Slayer.
Ah. Close enough.
Close enough.
The Gill Dragon.
Get the dogs.
Here's the thing. Dragon Slayer implies that you actually killed one. Dragon Hunter just means that you're going after one.
Oh, that's
Fair.
a root.
Oh wow, that's a slaughter down there. Alright, here we go.
Get out of here.
Let's do a heckin' murder. Or re-murder in this case.
Yep, they gotta die twice.
Is it genocide if they're already dead?
Well, genocide is a bit of a step up from murder, so no.
Well, but with the scale at which we're doing it.
It's still not genocide, I'm sorry.
Yeah, if anything,
Like the
you
mass
would
murder of innocents.
officially call this necrocide.
Yes. That makes more sense. My mother hasn't responded if she's getting me cookies. Woo! I want cookies.
I miss cookies.
Necrocide a mile away. Funny, funny.
We did it!
More than 100 years, all has been lost. Despoiled, corrupted, ruined by the presence of a dragon, an infection, withering the heart of tyranny. Fort Trinity symbolizes our determination. It stands as a mark of our unity against the dragons. From here, we will prevail. We will fight to rend the darkness with steel and flame, always looking toward the dawn. Our victory at Fort Trinity will show the world that we can strike against the dragons. When we are ready, we will prove that even in the Sanctum of Ore, they are not untouchable. We can reach the dragon's lair in the heart of Ore. We can assault Arar. We can destroy Zaitan before the dragon's infection claims us all. This battle is over. We can triumph. But the war has just begun.
Uh-oh. Am I getting kicked?
I'm glad we have the dragon's attention.
Please
I
don't
want
do
Zaitan
it.
to know the names and faces of
Don't do
those who
it.
will defeat it.
From the size of the assault force it
Don't
sent
do
here,
it.
I'd
Don't
say the
kick me
dragon has taken
now.
notice, sir. However, the situation seems
I
stable for
got
now.
kicked. God.
If you don't mind, I need to find Ton's widow and personally deliver the bad news.
Of
Why
course.
is this a thing?
I had Ton's personal
Then I
effects
completed
sent
it,
here.
please.
There's a locket that could be a family heirloom.
Or do I have to
I'm
do
sure
this all
his
over
wife
again?
would appreciate
Nope,
its
I have to
return.
do this all over again.
It's not much,
Great.
but we have to honor our fallen as best we can.
Fantastic.
The
And it's
war and I
always
will be
during a
waiting when you
cutscene. This is
return.
why I'm saying they're my worst enemy.
Oh boy, well, you're gonna miss the sad bit, so it's fine.
Finished.
It's okay. I think we've... Well, we haven't reached the end of the 70 instances, but I think we've reached the end of this night, because it is really late. And, and everybody needs a bit of a break. We've been at this for over 3.5 hours now.
You mean you don't want to finish off with the heartbreak?
Nope. So...
No, I can cry tomorrow.
Boreal, I'll help you catch up tomorrow. I'll use one of my stronger characters just to get you caught up.
Thank you.
Then we can finish it all up because Minerva is halfway to level 78, and I think I'll be able to get her to 80 tomorrow. So.
Also, I just realized I have like 2 alts that are level 30 that I could have been bringing through all this with y'all.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this evening. I hope you enjoyed the show. Sorry for the double ping again. We had a really bad hiccup earlier with the internet. But in any case, if you want to see some more Guild Wars 2, we're going to try to finish up the story tomorrow. And get you guys all caught up on base game. And that's going to be all for tonight. Have a great evening. Stay safe. Enjoy some snacks. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!